Hello, hello, hello. Hey, welcome to another Panel Monday. Or if you're new, welcome to your first one. This is my fun night. Now, this is like the other live is fishing. I used to do another live that was human fishing. That was kind of fun. But this is just my Monday night. Sit around, we talk about whatever. Ooh, ooh. I see it says somebody's in here. Wait see how it goes. Mondays have been pretty schlunk. And pretty much on the slow side lately. But you know, things are different than they were just a year ago. So I don't know who's hanging in here. I haven't got a chat yet. I mean, it's only been 1 minute and 23 seconds. I mean, God, yeah. So after watching TikTok a lot, I realize how long a minute is. It's like this can't. What? It's only 30 seconds in. That's when you know it's not entertaining. When you're like checking the time on a minute-long video. Got my show all done for tomorrow. Yes, sirree, Bobby. I finished it up today. I filmed it yesterday. So that's a pretty good turnaround right there. Filmed it on Sunday, got it done today, and it'll be up on Wednesday. Give me a day off in between for editing. Actually, no, I'm filming a show for Friday. I'm not like going and filming it. It's a sit down, like vlog one, like tips and tricks kind of thing. So I don't have to travel anywhere. So that's good. Oh, I don't think I put in the in here today. I still am. Let me put myself up. Never put the sample comment up. Waiting to get some reaction from somebody that's in the house. It said 3 at one point, but it's lower than that. Back down to 2. I'm not trying to help people here, so I mean, I'll help people if they want help. But I mean, I'm not a helping channel or growing, So we're more on the mellow side of live participants. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes we have a good night. Sometimes I have a full panel. Well, I guess full is like 11 now. I usually keep it down to 6. If 6 want to come in, get any more than that on the live, it gets a little tedious. So I'd ask if anybody fished, but there doesn't seem to be many peeps coming in yet. I need a slideshow or something for the first. No, my tips and my Fish Talk Tuesdays when I had all the girls on the screen in the beginning. People came in earlier for that for some reason. Everybody came in when I had the cheerleaders up. I need if I get a go-go cage over there, people will be in here early. Trust me. Then people will be in here really early. Yeah, they called us the stripper porch. So that evidently in that corner there is where evidently a go-go was cage or yeah, like there'll be a go-go cage or a stripper cage back there. I did have my Bernie, my skeleton there for a while. He was my co-host for a while. And then I didn't bring him back. I need to bring him back. I need to bring back Bernie. I tried to do something where I could make him talk over there, but I didn't get that far on that idea. Or have a string so I can like raise his hand when I talk to him. Like Weekend at Bernie's. That's where his name came from. Weekend at Bernie's. And he was a skeleton. Bernie was dead, so it made sense. Well, sure hope some people start coming in here. I mean, come on. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to like walk to my lives. Just every Monday, just walk from somewhere else. And that's like the intro of the show is me walking to the porch. Might have to try that. That'd be a bit different. Have a walk-on intro. Very interesting. It says 2 again. Still waiting to well, actually get the first comment. Get something going on. Some sort of hello, how you doing? Instead of just one eye staring at you. I know I am late for a lot of my people because it's already 11 there. We jumped to 3. It jumped to 3. Yeah, I think this Saturday we're gonna go film. Possibly gonna go film the new or second episode of Drain Lake to it. So that's something we have in the works. Tito's been busy for the last like month. Yeah, about a month. So he's my showman now. Or other people like Chris and Just Fish and all and Corn and all that. Yeah, you get a chance. They're always in the shows. Not the vlogs. Vlogs are mine. Vlogs are for me. Shows are for when it's a lot of people and a lot of fun. Oh, and I changed the intro on this one too. I changed the intro on the vlog. I had an epiphany the other night. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I just thought of something I could do on the intros of them. And so I went out and spent a long time filming. Well, not really. A long time working on it, but yeah, a 9-second clip. Probably took like 2 days of thinking for a 9-second clip. The filming actually didn't take that long. The idea of it, the pacing of it. You only got 9 seconds. Oh, my one person left. We only get 9 seconds to space out words just right. It's tricky. I did it 3 times, and I got one right. The other 2 were too long, and I didn't want to cut anything. I wanted it said all in one line. So, oh, Purple Gang! Finally, somebody actually leaves a comment. I've been hanging for like 11 minutes with no comments. Nobody wanted to say who they were. Nobody wanted to give me even, like you did, howdy. This was howdy bro when you came in, because I think it was only me and you. Yeah, so I was saying I was working on it. I don't know, I think it's different. I've never done it. But I was just thinking the other night about, I don't know, it just came to my head. But that was only for the very first one I've done. Yeah, I know. I said I want to know who it was. Yeah, no, but I came up with a new intro. Yeah, I said I filmed the first one and stuff, and now I gotta figure out a way to keep it going. To keep the concept of what I started for the first 9 seconds of my video, to keep going. How to intertwine it into other blogs. So that's the fun of it. I mean, I've been on here for 14 years, almost 15 years, 1,700 videos, but this is the way I keep going with it, because I always get new ideas. None of the old ones have worked yet, but I still keep trying to change it. Hey, what is up? One on angry. No, I was just talking about my intros and stuff. I'm trying to change them again. I don't know. I just can't leave anything alone forever. Always have to play with it. I mean, if you go, I gotta do a video about all my different intros. That might be fun. I've done a lot of different. I had like 28-second long videos or intros. I've done a lot of different intros, and with my blog intros. Yeah, maybe I need to do one. Do a reaction video to my own intros. It'll be fun. I think I have about 15 of them. Hello. Wait, it's harder and harder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It gets hard. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to leave. For a while I left them all. Well, tips and tricks about devices are still the same. Those are the ones I leave constant, because that's like old school. That was my first intro on the computer I ever made for YouTube, was tips and tricks about devices. My old show was done on. Actually, no, it was done on the computer, but it wasn't for YouTube. It was for digital access. But yeah, that's my first YouTube one. The tips and tricks about devices. I mean, it's just iconic. They've been on there now for like 13 years, 14 years. And they've never changed. It's iconic. But the other two I play with all the time. I don't know if you guys even noticed, but sometimes I change little things. Like when the way in my fishing shows, the way the words come in and go out, those every once in a while those change. Not very often, but every once in a while. I have like 6 of them done, or 7 of them, in different ways the words come in for CCB, Sligo's Bass, fishing shows. Yeah, and I stick them in just to see if anybody notices. Just fishing. CCB pond lightning? What? Pond lightning. Wait, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go here. Just in case. It is a panel Monday, so just in case. Oh, the ending. Oh, the ending. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's I stole that from Monty Python. I stole it from Monty Python, and Jestfish came up with the idea that it'd be cool if I could put the crew's heads on them. So that's why 2 of them actually have Tito and corn on them, but the other ones I like because it's Monty Python. They were in the fish tank, in the restaurant, in Meaning of Life. And yeah, so I actually put those 2 pictures lighting up ponds. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, and then I added Tito and corn farts. I have their heads floating in front of 2 of them. I don't know. I kind of did it cool. I like it. Yeah, but that's my outro. Glad somebody appreciated it. Thank you, One on Angry. I said I always do intros and then nobody comments on them. I'll stick it a new one and everybody just never says anything. I want to know if you like it. I want reaction. I changed the whole intro. I mean, the intro's changed talking wise every week, but graphic wise. Graphic wise. Oh yeah, another reason. Well, the reason my intros. Well, the first one's only 9 seconds, but um, the reason that ending is only 9 seconds is because it's copyrighted. It's a movie, so you're allowed to have less than 10 seconds. So just FYI for anybody that's trying to put movie stuff in their videos. 10 seconds is your limit. Or you can go longer with music. I have the ponds with colored lights, brother. Here's trouble. Oh, no, it's not. It has no. I'm not doing that kind of stuff. Well, you'll see. You'll 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 see when you see the intro what I'm talking about. Not that like fancy yeah, that stuff. No. This is actually totally different. It's something I've always liked to do and stuff, so I incorporate it. I incorporate it into the new intro. I have no idea where it came from. I was just sitting here on the porch and it just came to me like an epiphany, like, ooh, I thought of something that led to something that then led to that and then led to that, and then yeah, the conclusion of all that and that was what you'll see on Wednesday. That was a long drawn out way to say it, but that's pretty much what it was. I think that's usually the way it is in creative minds. Yeah, anything copyrighted, music, video, it's 10 seconds. I always cut them at 9 just to be sure. Oh, and what I was going to say about that too, with copyright music, if you have it really low with talking over top of it, it doesn't get you. I did that mistake. My current intro, the second song that plays really low underneath it is actually a copyright song, and it plays sometimes for like 2 minutes and all that. One time in the intro, I left a section that was like 15 seconds long of the song, even that low, with no talking over it, and I got dinged for it. It's the same song that's still in my intro. Same one you hear in my show intros still. But one time I did a stop motion of these feet I got set, these bass thongs I got set. So I did a section of it going out to the thing into the chair, and then it went to me sitting there in the slippers. But since that segment didn't have any, and I left the music even that low for 15 seconds, I got a copyright strike. And I went, because I've been using it before really low with talk over it, and I never noticed it. I didn't know, because it can be copyright, but it has to be put in the system to be, I don't know. But yeah, it showed it, and then it had the name of the song. And I went, okay, yeah. It's low, but there's no talking over it, so it's considered a strike. Not a strike, it's a claim. Yeah, and I learned they can also recognize video. Video without audio, if it's a copyrighted movie or anything like that, over 10 seconds, if they have it on file, boom, they'll hit you with it. And some of those won't even be allowed to be uploaded. You don't get a strike or anything, but it'll just say not to be uploaded on YouTube or something like that, and it'll say copyright. I don't know. I had to have them with one I did with Fauci, some from CNN that I used for like 20 seconds. And they caught it, and it wouldn't upload. So I played around with all different kind of variations of it to see what I could get away with. And the only thing was to cut it less than 10 seconds. Changing the audio, kind of changing the picture. Nope. It still got picked up. No offense, one on angling, but it is a slow night. I usually get oh yeah. Oh, I have. So I've been on for 15 years. I know all the tricks. I know all the tricks of the trade on YouTube. For all the things that I hear people say that I know aren't true. I'm like, no, it's not. Oh yeah, no. I tried it once and my video got blocked. Or oh, my friend did it, and yeah, I got a copyright claim. And I'm like, I don't know. I've never had it happen. Yeah, because I mean, I think a lot of the music that it's just because it's not a professional set. You're walking around, you're filming. A lot of times there's going to be background music in that. So if the analytics can realize that it's in the background, they don't do anything. But if it's too loud and up front, which I've had happen on my lives when I'm somewhere, yeah, I got a claim for it. Somebody walked up that were near me enough that was playing loud music. And yeah, I got a copyright claim on that one. I had to go look back where it was. It was like 2.5. It was like 2 hours, 30 minutes into a live towards the end. But somebody played copyrighted music. So they take all the money that thing makes. Doesn't seem right, but that's the way it works in copyright land. You just have to play by the rules. Fish, what is up? Have you been fishing fish? And they didn't ding you? Well, if you're not monetized, a lot of times they won't. If you're not monetized, a lot of times they won't even say anything about that. That's why I tell people learn to use copyright free music when you make new videos when you're not monetized, because then suddenly if you do get monetized, you're like you can't use all that copyrighted music anymore. So you have small time. Yeah, if you're not, yeah. But I always tell people when you start, like try to find good copyright free music you can use. Good place is YouTube Studio, the music library. That's where I get all mine. They upload it to YouTube to be used on YouTube videos, so it's absolutely 100% free. I have about 200 of those songs in my computer that I downloaded. You can go through and just play them and look at them, and there's a lot of good stuff on there. It was a 2 pounder. Wow, cool. Yeah, I haven't caught a keeper there in a while. I keep getting ones that are kind of like 10, 11 inch, kind of 11 and a half. They hit the buzz bait in that, but no, I haven't caught a good keeper out there in a while. I've been trying, but no, it's pretty unforgiving for me there right now. I'll say that. Completely, totally unforgiving. I can't hook any. I get a lot of reaction, a lot of bites, but no. No, no recommendations for free editing. I've never used free stuff. Well, my first version of Adobe 6.0 and Adobe 6.5 were given to me, but it was like $1,000 program. But I had friends, so no, I use Vegas or Movie Studio by Vegas. It's pretty much the same as the full version of Vegas. That's like $1,000, but it's only like $79 at Best Buy or 49. It's better to get the top of line. I think $79, but Vegas is so good. It's not set up like even their professional ones. Not really set up like a professional studio the way they have everything all. It's so simple to use. I'm a good editor, but I get in programs like Adobe and stuff where it's set up. It's just set up. I don't know. I can't figure out how to move things, work things. You can do it all, but you have to. It's not default settings. You have to go in and like figure out how to change everything to the way to edit on Vegas because it's set up easier. It's Movie Studio by Vegas. I have another one. I have Pinnacle too. Pinnacle's pretty good, but it's harder for me to work. Just the way you have to insert transitions and all that. I don't know. It's just I'm sure, if, like I said, if I got in there and changed the settings and stuff, but Vegas comes that way easy. It's just like slide. It's just, and I have videos on my members only thing. That's where I put my kind of educated. I have ones on how to edit in Vegas, how to do stuff in Vegas, only because Vegas is the only one I have. But yeah, cuts, audio. Yeah, I have all those sort of private ones. I do all. Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of editing on a phone. Vegas is for a desktop. It doesn't. I mean, my desktop I use for editing is only 200 bucks. I think it was 200, 250, and just an Acer. Nowadays, that software it can run it great. Oh yeah, well yeah, school. Yeah, school will do it to you, man. Yeah, but I mean, desktop or nowadays all the laptops will run them. I mean, the only problem with laptops they don't have, a lot of nowadays they don't have a DVD in, but you can also order a download. Both mine are download. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can do a download of the software, so you don't have to have, a DVD to put the CD in. But I mean, I'm running 2017 Vegas movie studio, so you can find the older versions online for less and as a download. Yeah, movie studio by Vegas. It used to be I forget who they sold it to somebody. I think I don't know. I'll go get the box in a bit so I can show you the box. I've shown on my lives a lot, but yeah, went from Vegas to Sonic or something like that. And now it's back to Vegas. I don't know. The rights between Sony and whoever they sold to has been back and forth for a while. But it's movie studio. I think it says Vegas though. Or it says Sony. Sony movie studio. But yeah, it's a cheaper version of Vegas, which is the high end. But you're not gonna be doing all that color correction and all that like other stuff. You're a fishing show. I mean, you don't need all the highfalutin stuff. Yeah, it's good. I gave Tito a version of it. I gave him the normal one because I never used it. I bought it. And I don't know. I opened it up and put it in, but I didn't end up using it. I don't think I registered it. But anyway, so since I opened it, I couldn't return it. So I went and bought the platinum. But yeah, I don't know. Anything out of phone is kind of like cheesy. I mean, a lot of people are really good at it, but I just don't. I don't get it. It's not a mouse is much easier for me. A mouse and a computer screen. But I'm not a phone guy, so I guess a lot of people are just better at doing everything touch screen and stuff instead of the mouse. But that would drive me insane. Yeah, it's Vegas. It's a Sony product, but it's Vegas. said it either says Vegas Movie Studio or there's another company that had it. It was their name for it, but oh, I gotta go justify this now. I gotta get the box. All right, found the box. I knew I had one. This is what I'm talking about. See, this is Sony up top. I think for a while it was Sonic or something, but yeah. Movie Studio Platinum. Now it just says Sony. But it's basically, I mean, I don't know. It's basically their movie studio or their Vegas. It's just a cheaper version of Vegas, which is their high-end software that like movie makers and everybody use. Kind of like Adobe. Is it still Adobe Premiere? I don't know. The high-end Premiere. Yeah, and I said it's cheap. I mean, that's a platinum, which comes with a lot of extra stuff, extra filters and extra cuts in it and stuff. And but it's only $79. So, and now this version I have right here, this is 2017. You can probably still download it on it. It's like I don't know, $30 or something, $40. They keep the older versions around. They just sell them for less. Then they hit you with upgrade stuff all the time. I've got so many turtles in there. When I'm fishing for the carp, on my lives and all that, I have videos of me catching the pond turtles. They've caught like 2 or 3 of them. That's when I realized they were actually Western pond turtles, not sliders. I'm like, whoa, this thing's kind of different. They have a longer tail for one, but yeah, no red on their ears. Those are the original California turtle. They're the ones that the red sliders are sort of pushing out because they're an invasive species. Yeah, I caught one that was like, it was big. There used to be one that hung out on shore. I have pictures of them on my Instagram. That was a big ass freaking Western pond turtle. The kids fed him and stuff. He just hung out on shore. He was like pet, and some guy told me his name. But I took some cool close-up pictures of his head, like looking at me. I've never snagged one though. I did snag a yeah. I don't know. It's weird with me because I don't. My year is always based off my birthday, so I don't know why I don't look at like the new. I just that's my year is my birthday. So From my birthday to my birthday is how I judge if a year feels like it flew by. And mine's May 31st, which is pretty much right in the middle. So I'm only like 2 months into it. So it hasn't flown by for me yet. I never thought about that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think about the year from January. I think about from my birthday. Oh, is that weird? That's just the way I always thought of it. I figure I'm the one that's aging. I must well keep track of my year, not the regular year. I mean, June 1st means nothing to me. I mean, wait, no, January 31st means everything to me. December 31st means nothing to me. That's not my year. That's the calendar year. My year is May 31st. So no, it hasn't flown by yet. Really? Well, that's not good. Neurological orders are never good. There's a lot of them, but they're never good. Hopefully it's not a bad one. I mean, you shouldn't be fine to me. Of course, you do wear orange a lot, which isn't my favorite color, but I don't think that's neurological. Well, kind of because it comes from your mind, because you like it, but not what you're talking about. Sorry, it's the sarcasm in me. It just always goes places. Remember that one show? The one show at Pinot with Chris. He did a good line. He goes, Scott, improv all day. Well, yeah, pretty much. I'm always looking for the joke in anything. Why not? Better to be trash talking and be angry. Look for the joke. Look for a humorous situation. What the hell was that? I don't know what it was. Some weird yelling from that way. Yeah, hopefully this weekend we get to go do the Drain Lake Tour #2. I've been waiting for that one since I filmed the first one. First one's doing pretty good. I thought they had a nice title and, intrigue to an episode and a lineage of events. Talking too technical now, I know. Yeah, you haven't been. When was the last time? I forget last time you were at. When you were at Elstero. Yeah, it's changed a bit. Elstero's changed a bit. At least for me, it changed a bit. I don't know if it was that way when you were there, but yeah, there's a totally different there's something completely different going on elsewhere right now. Like, I've never seen it like this. So maybe it was like that when you were there, and you just went, "Oh, this is neat." Wait, oh, okay. Hello, I would say neurological brain. I mean, you know, but you're dealing with it. Oh, it's something that's beatable. Okay. Well, that's good. You're young and they got it young. So you got two things going for you right there. Yeah, but like I was saying, Fish, um, I don't know if El Estero is still the way it was, the way it is right now, or was the last time I was there. It's totally different. It was kind of a prelude to it in my last video as to what's happened to it. But yeah, I was blown away. I was like, what? Never seen this. That's the way I'll leave it. Um, yeah, that show's coming up on Wednesday though. A little prelude for you there, Fish. Got a brand new idea for a video for an intro coming out in it, and it's probably gonna be something you've never seen there. There you go. It's all in the mind, man. It's all in the mind. Positive thoughts, positive everything. It's all in the mind. And say love and gratitude in your head a lot. Swear to God. It has to do with water. It's Nakamura, it's Memories of Water, it's a book. But I always constantly say love and gratitude, love and gratitude, love and gratitude in my head. And it has to do with aligning water molecules better. It's really weird. You'll have to look at it. You'll be kind of like conspiracy theorist stuff. But yeah, I had a friend do the test, one of the tests from the book with words. I think one of them was love and gratitude. Fishing escape. Yeah, but just those words. It's serious. I say them all the time in my head. It's just, I don't know. You'd have to see it, but it helps. It has to do with water, which we're 70% of. So why would it not help? I'm an I'm an impatient teenager. Well, you'll find out when you.
Boing.
Hey, that's a copyrighted sound effect. You can't use that.
Boing.
Damn it. There goes my monetization. Damn it.
Your strike now.
Yep.
I'm gonna be clicking around and crap because I've been editing this video, but it's been taking forever for it to render. Because before I export it, I have to render it because it's all messed up because the GoPro.
What do you edit on? What do you edit in?
I'm just trying to export it. I got to see if it's actually rendered now. Hold up.
What's up, Backroads? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nick's editing. That's funny because he's editing. He's doing editing, and I had somebody on here that I told about editing the movie studio, and for a cheap one that's really, really good. Say what 3 words? What? That's it. What's up, H&R Salinas? I wish for you I can do this in here. I'm not on StreamYard very much. When I have 2 people that want, I don't know if it's going to be the same when together. I have no idea. It's a mischievous thing that's changed. But if you watch my last video, I mentioned something that I've never seen the lake before. And when I was there, it was like 10 times more prolific. So much so that I couldn't even fish a lot of the water I wanted to fish with a certain bait I wanted to fish. It turned into a totally different lake. And totally different, really fun techniques that you could use. So I'll leave it at that. I know both of you are impatient, fish and one on angling, but it was fun. I mean, it was fun to see it that way. So I'd never ever seen it that way, but yeah, that's my elaboration on it. So Nick's doing some editing. Oh, you gotta see if it's random. That's right. You gotta see if it's exported yet. No, you'll just have to wait, fish. I don't know though. It might have been that way when you were there. I have no idea. I just think you probably would have mentioned it if it was in the condition I was in. See, I'm promoting now. You got to go look at, the old video. I'm trying to test people if they remembered it or remembered something different in my last video that I mentioned about the lake. That, yeah, I'm doing like quizzes in the background. Wait, I think fish figured it out.
Frog time. What about frogs?
Oh,
Boxy, what are you doing in here?
What?
No, I seen Boxy.
Oh, Boxy. I didn't even. Oh, and I hit the wrong one. Yeah, this is what he's talking about. This type of duckweed. Oh, do you know that stuff?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a lily pad, but it just floats on top with little roots below it. Doesn't attach to the bottom, it just floats on top. It's kind of octangular.
Yeah.
Green and red. Yeah. That invaded El Estero.
We have that all over around here. I think it's just normal here.
I don't know. I've never. It's at Pino. I've just never seen El Estero since I've been fishing it, and it's going nuts right now. It's like there's like square, like 30 square feet of just it on top and just water underneath it. And as a fisherman, you're like, ooh, I like this. Did it render?
It said it did, and I clicked on it, and it's not. It's not.
Stop playing.
It says 13 minutes left.
Uh-oh.
I never render stuff. I just export it. But this one, it was all messed up. The audio clips are messed up. I don't know what the deal was.
You don't render, you export?
Yeah, I just export.
What's
Usually.
the difference?
Well, no, because you can render it before you export, because it keeps shifting the times, so the audio's behind from the actual clip for the GoPro clips I did.
But exporting it's still making it, so it's still rendering it, right?
Yeah, exporting does that, but I'm just making sure while I'm editing it here now that the audio is matched up, because that'd be annoying if I export and it's not matched.
But that's just like if you rendered and you listen to it and it wasn't matched.
Yeah, but exporting on this laptop that I get to use now takes a while, so I just do this. It says 10 minutes now, so it is quicker.
Where's it exporting to?
No, it's just rendering.
Okay, we should export it. I'm like, or exporting rendering is not the same thing.
Well, yeah, whenever you do export, it renders it, but I gotta see it beforehand before I export it, because I think it's messed up. Because all the audio for the GoPro clips, I don't know why, it was all almost like the card or something shifted the audio. So I don't know.
Well, all you gotta do is separate the audio and match it.
Yeah, well, when I was editing, I think I got it right, but I'm just making sure because I did that before and it messed up. What's up, right? I don't know why I always say rights.
That's what I said, though. It's like people in editing, it's like I'm so like way into the technical and backside of it and all that. And then people are like, huh? I'm like, well, in case something screws up and the camera filmed it with the audio off or the visual. I mean, you got to know how to fix that or just throw it away.
Yeah, my computer. Yeah. It did it. Last night I was on a Discord call with my friend and it crashed. I got back on, crashed again. My channel name, it's just I'll just comment it. It's easier.
Yeah, put your link in there. You're a mod. What the hell?
Never a good idea to give me mod in the first place. But.
Oh, don't go there. Come on. That's like ludicrous.
I don't know if I'm good enough to be a mod. I don't know.
I mean, is that really any sort of honor? I mean, hello.
I'm mods in my one friend's chat, and he does gaming videos, and I annoy him pretty well, but I give more respect to the other channels I join.
Yeah, I mean, mod status.
Oh, crap.
Come on, that mod status is. What?
I put it in my friend's chat because it had his stream up, and I thought it was yours.
At least he keeps track of me, guys.
Well, I was like, oh, there's the comments of the live stream, but he's still live right now. So I clicked on him. There.
That's funny. No, I said mod status is like in high school and you're known enough that you get invited to the football parties. You know? That's mod status. You're cool enough that you're in with the host.
Well, I never got invited to a football party.
No, but I just,
If that's even a thing.
neither did I. But I'm just saying that's the high school equivalent of what a mod is.
Or they're the teacher's pet.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I haven't done no. Last time I tried was at Live like 3 weeks ago, and I never even got a bite. Well, I got some bites, but I don't really ever card.
What? This video here, it has the video clips of the fish I caught in Wisconsin. I caught 2, and they're both super small fish.
Mods of the Smurf group. The Blue Man group. No, I have ones. I have ones like one of the catfishing guys, or I think it's DMV catfishing or something. I saw him live and I went in. I don't know how long it'd been. I was like, I thought I knew him, but I didn't. And all of a sudden I was a mod when I put in a comment. I'm like, what? Well, I guess I do know him.
Just mod you.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I was already mobbing over in there. He goes, hey, see, so he goes fast. How you been, man? I'm like, great, yeah. So I have been in here before. Good. must have been a really drunk night.
I think I have. There's a way to check, I think, for mods. Let me look. I'm gonna see how many mods I have, because I've only modded people like I personally know that have been on panels or.
Yeah.
All right.
You weren't around for the origin of my modding, were you?
No.
Well, you used to have to be timed out by a regular. Yeah.
Well, I mean, me and Richard did that to Ace.
Yeah. That was how it started. That was when I first.
I can blame it on that.
Did it. Yeah, the first way I did it, that was the way I did it. And then people would come in and you know, I tried to make it so they had to be in for like 2 or 3 lives or a month or something, so we kind of knew them.
I can't find it.
And then I would say, I had a key where I like blinked my eye or something, where somebody was allowed to be a mod now, and then everybody would just try to be the first one to time out. And then it'd be like, they come back and we in the live while they were gone. We're like, hey, welcome to Modhood. And some of them just left. They wouldn't even come back.
Really?
They didn't even listen to us talk. So that's at the end of it. That's where it kind of came more detrimental than positive, because most people love it. Like Tito, Paradise, timed out Tito because they're like, you know, they had the baby together and everything. Yeah, she timed him out. Then he came back in. And then I would mess with even more, because every once in a while in the live, I would demod a regular moderator.
Really?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden they'd pop up not modded, and everybody would hit them. We call it snipe hunting. Everybody would hit them and time them out. It was, you know, something nobody'd ever really done that way.
Tank in the background.
Yeah, see, Backroads was around during then. He was around during snipe season. I don't know. I just thought it'd be a really fun, because I learned how to make somebody a moderator, and I'm like, all right, well, let's make this fun. You know, I'm just like gonna mod him. Let's make this a fun game.
It's a leopard gecko.
Yeah, I was just gonna put that one up.
Well, I don't know, like, when you've been in my streams or not, if you've seen how many people ask what's in that tank by me. I'll answer it. 2 seconds later, 5 more comments asking.
That's why I laughed, because I've been in there when everybody asks what's in the tank behind you.
Yeah. So I was going to make a sign and it just says like, I don't know, scorpion, and then the next stream I'll have it says it's a frog.
Yeah.
Next stream I'll have
Change
it.
it every time with an arrow.
Yeah, so then when they ask and I answer differently, and they're like, "Oh, but you said it was different before." So you did ask me before what it was in the tank.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I like you, Nick, because you have that fuck 'em mentality. I like it. Or fuck with 'em mentality.
Yes, that's better
That's
terms.
yeah, fuck with it. Fuck with the mentality. It's I mean, it was fun. We did that. I don't know how long it lasted that we modded people to or tie people out to make them moderators.
We do that in my friends chat, and yeah, some people get mad.
Yeah.
Get pretty mad. Well, everybody wants to be a mod, and you
I
gotta
know.
realize, I mean, not
And that's
everyone
the
can be a
thing.
mod.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you've been in here for months and months and we know you, sure.
Yeah.
But that's what I said when I started. I wanted to make it fun because I didn't know how to do it, and I'd been on live for like a year, so I had a lot of regulars, and that was my idea of how to start bringing them into the modness. Was it's like like getting in the army and being hazed.
It's an initiation.
Yep.
Oh, my candle is still messed up from last stream. I've been
Oh,
trying to get it.
I saw the TikTok. That was great.
I've been trying to get it to burn better.
No, but I saw the TikTok.
What, the bullet?
Yeah.
I think it's at like 190 views or something with like 8 hearts or something.
When I saw it, it was right away. I got like 150. I think that night I watched it, or next day.
Yeah.
And it's only gained 40 cents. Oh, well.
What is it? 40 cents?
No, I said only 40 cents.
What?
You said it was at 190.
Yeah.
When I saw it, it was at 150. And it was like later that night or the next day. It's only gained 40 cents.
Oh, I thought you said 40 cents like 5 times.
Yeah, no, 40.
Let me check on it now.
But it's just funny you made it during my live. I mean, that's the greatest thing. I wish you would have like
189. TikTok's just stupid. I don't know. It's so easy. Like, if you really wanted to, you could easily win TikTok with like if you took time on it, like doing a bunch of crap.
Yeah, I mean, I said just that video explains it. It would have been better if it went viral because then we could come out with the "How did this happen?" video.
Yeah, you could make that 2 million views.
Yeah, exactly. The follow up. If it goes viral, you always need a follow up. The making of. And then it's you doing all that on my live. Because you tried like 3 times?
Well, at first,
you made another one before it, right?
I did it, and then I took it down because it was so stupid. But it probably would have got views because it's stupid.
and you re-uploaded with one that's equally as stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. The other one was pretty stupid. Which, yeah, it probably would have got more views because it was a candle.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's all messed up now. The candle won't burn right because all the wax has been shifted, and I've been trying to get the wax to burn.
And the wax won't burn.
No.
It's because you dipped it in a freaking 50 caliber bullet.
Dang it. I just put the thing out.
How much do you make from... See, the question I got. This is coming from a 14-year-old Nick.
Huh?
He's hitting me hard. He's hitting me hard here.
What?
So this comes from a 14-year-old. He's hitting me hard here. Look at this.
It's your question.
Not much. Not enough to make a living. $100 if I'm lucky. I just happen to had some money from stuff that happened and live with my parents. So I'm striving to be a Nicholas someday. No, I worked for Marshalls for 9 years and they fired me in 2001. 3 days.
Yeah, I know it's. Yeah, I know it's a show.
But yeah, I had my own store for 11 years and I worked somebody for 10 years and I got fired and I've been trying to do this ever since. I'm trying to strive to be a Nicholas at this point. Hey, there it is. It would have been cool if you had like a sparkler.
Is this a hollow tip bullet? See how it's hollow on the front?
No, it'd be cool if you had a lighter to put in it. I mean,
Jet fuel.
if you had a sparkler to put in it.
If you filled this enough with that powder and sealed it, it would blow up.
With what powder?
Like just sparkler off of sparklers.
Oh
I've done
yeah,
it.
yeah. This is like basically black powder, isn't it?
No,
It's
a lot weaker, but if you put
It's
anything
not
tight
compressed.
enough,
Yeah, it's not compressed.
yeah.
But that would have been funny if it sparked. But I mean, you did it during my live, so it's not like you had like resources. It's not like it was all planned out.
Is it rendered? Hold up.
Hold up. He's trying to find out if, I don't know, he's working on a show that's kind of screwed up or something. I don't know. He wants to make sure it's right before he uploads it, which is a good thing to do. I've seen a lot of them. Actually, really big fishing channels upload a show and there's missing clips or missing audio cues. Yeah, so always rewatch your videos, guys. Always. Don't just assume it's final when you render it. Watch it. A lot of people render it, then they take it and upload it, and they forgot something or something messed up in the render. Always rewatch it. You might watch it 100 times while it's in the computer and in the settings and everything to be rendered, but always watch it after it's rendered. That's like rule number 1 for uploads. I've had a lot of them where I forgot the littlest thing. I don't know. I don't have it planned yet. I don't really know where I'm going to. Actually, well, it's probably not Pinot because Pinot they're doing construction on the 101 right by Moss Landing. And it's, I didn't know what that was. It freaks me out. It's one lane and stuff, so it's really slow to come back.
I see you.
No, that sound freaked me out. I was like, that's not coming from me. Where's that clicking noise? Yeah, no, but we have I don't know, it might be done now. I don't know, but they put up big cement barriers and everything. So I don't know why they do it now because we have the car show, which means there's gonna be tons of traffic coming down the one through Moss Landing. But yeah, last time I went through, I had to stop because it's a 1 lane road in parts of it. So I don't know, until they get done with that, I'm probably not gonna go to Pinham. It'll make it a bitch. Is that what it sounds like when you eat something? Oh, I thought you were putting in your mouth. I'm like, wow. He has like magical suction right there.
Magical suction. That's
Well, because it made a musical sort of magical sound.
Mm-hmm. Dang it! There's so much stuff in my wallet.
Yeah, I have stuff in my wallet from 1989, so don't get on me about that. I can pull it out and show you right now.
I got my survival card in it. I forgot this. It's been in my wallet for like 2 years, and I've taken it everywhere I've took my wallet, and it has a beep. So I don't know.
I have a girl's phone number and address from Michigan in my wallet.
Why?
I have no idea. Becky, I think it is.
You gotta call and see what it was.
I've had the wallet since '86. I mean, I probably put it in there, 20 years ago. It's like, but I keep it. I don't know why I keep it because it's like sentimental. I had it in my wallet for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find it. I don't think it's still in here. I did have it in my drawer inside. I finally took it out and put it in a folder for a collection of things in my wallet. Oh no, it's right here. I swear to God, man.
Becky.
Yeah.
That looks like it was wrote a long time ago.
Yeah, well, look how ripped up the paper is. I have no idea why it's still in there.
You're gonna have to call it on the live stream sometime.
Yeah, that's what Fish said. Or come on, that one on Angry said. Do a call on live. See if the number even exists still. And for some reason, I have this in here.
Huh. 2002.
Yeah. Don't know why it's in there.
That's when I was born.
Really?
Yeah.
What movie was that?
I was 2 months old when you went there.
Yeah, and here's another one in there too. From June '02. I don't know why they're in here. The live call, that would be fun. Where's the number now, What if it was their parents' house from back then? They're still alive.
Could be.
No, because she had to be like 21, 22 at the time, I'm sure. Or at least like 18 or 19. So her parents are probably dead. That would be a good call.
You call and you make her start crying.
Yeah, that would be a good title.
Her parents are still alive.
That'd be a good title for the video, though. Calling a number I've had in my wallet for 25 years. Who is it?
Who is it? Oh, you gave me your number like 600 years ago. You remember me?
Yeah.
I've
And women say men never call. That should be in parentheses. And women say men never call. Oh, I got to do that on live. That would be really fun.
just say, are you married yet?
Exactly. Remember me? I'm assuming it was in Carmel in late 80s. I've kept your number all this time. We were meant to be. Yeah, that definitely has either a live or a video all incorporated into it. I mean, who other than me, for some weird ass reason, would have a girl's phone number in their wallet?
You see what Jess Fish said?
I didn't even know it was in here. Yeah. If people ask me if you have kids, I say none I know of. there's possibilities. Yeah, that would be really fun to do. That'd be that'd be fun as a live, but it'd be fun to do as a video. Like set the whole thing up. And then use clips from this live when we're coming up with the idea. Very long or very short conversation. Oh, I've had those conversations before, trust me.
So you said in Michigan?
That's what it says on it. Yeah, it has her name and her address and her phone number, and she's from Michigan.
There's no way they have the same phone number. She does.
Well, that's the mystery. Like, where's the phone number going to go after all these years? If it ended up with somebody that knew her or something like that, that would be weird.
Her husband picks up. Yeah, your wife gave me your number.
My first response would be, you've seriously had the same number all these years? Get your phone and man up. No, I'm not going to do it now. I'm not doing it now. We got to set that one up. This is precursor to it. We're getting a video for the preempt of what's going to happen. It's going to, yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe next Monday I will do that. Just to see. I mean, you'd think the number would have to go somewhere, right?
Have to go to someone.
I mean, wouldn't it be recycled at some point?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just calling the number and telling them the story of why I'm calling the number would be a great story anyway. You know? No matter,
just say how long's the date valid for? Because I've had it for 20 years.
Yeah. Can I still call this number? No, but if the person was cool and actually I could tell them the story of why their number's in my wallet, that would be like...
You don't even know why it's in your wallet. They're not going to know.
Well, I know, but I just think the story would be pretty fun to do. just for the story aspect of it.
You got 4 kids in Michigan.
Yeah. I mean, who knows where it's going to go? That's the whole, like, that's a Mr. Beast video right there. I mean, because who the hell would have a number in their wallet from that long ago? I think only me. Nobody else has a wallet since 1986 that they still have in their pocket. That would be classic. That would be Scott Jr., how may I help you? Or hello, Scott Jr. Like, no way.
Hello, Scott the Second. How may? Hello.
Yeah, how may I help you? It would definitely be fun. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make that call. It might be disconnected, but still. I've shown it before sometime, somewhere. I remember I had somewhere in my house, I think it's next to my computer, I have like a cigar box. And it's full of like all the other crap that used to be in my wallet. And a lot of it's like that old from the 80s or 90s. One was, I had a resident fishing license. It was like in the early 90s, I went and visited my friend that lived in Palm Springs, and he lived at a mobile home park that had its own private pond. So I went down and I fished with him and stayed with him for like 3 days. And I still have the permit. It's blue. And it says whatever the name of the mobile home park, resident guest fishing permit. That's the date and everything on it.
Yeah, I get a lot of receipts and stuff that are in there for a while, but then eventually the ink fades on them, and
Yeah. Or they get hot and they turn all like. That's not quite the same though. I mean, girls' phone numbers, movie stubs, like.
Yeah.
Like, just why do I save that? Have I been like a hoarder my whole life?
Might have been.
Yeah, I think I am because I can't wait to go down to my storage unit.
You call the number, and that's just someone that you scratched their car. You were gonna call them back.
Oh yeah, you're finally calling me back about that accident. What? That's why I had your number? Yeah, don't you remember we were on Ocean and San Carlos and Carmel, and you hit me with your rabbit, and I'm like, no, I thought you were some chick I hooked up with and got your number. See, the possibilities are infinite on this.
Yeah, or they're just dead.
Yeah, the worst thing would be just this number is no longer in service. That would just kill the whole video. Somebody has to answer to make it interesting. But we won't know until we call it.
I can always look it up and see if it's still active.
Well, that would take the fun out of it.
What if it's just like it's like a Pizza Hut or something now?
Anything. I'm just praying that somebody answers.
It's someone in the Pentagon. It's like one of their top numbers now. It's been swapped to them like years ago.
That'll just be the pinnacle of video. Is if after we set it all up and everything, somebody answers the phone. Even if it's like a 10-year-old kid, just somebody. So the story will be ended, you know?
No, you just hear, Dad, is that you? Do I hear Dad on the phone?
And it's just a kid that's just, waiting for his dad to call, has no idea what's going on. Not my kid, nothing. Just, Dad, is that you? I said, we got to do it. she's the CEO of YouTube. is the CEO's name Becky?
Becky's a millionaire and she's divorced. CCB moves to Michigan.
Yeah. You can always research the name. If there's somebody famous that can show up. But no, I don't want to do all that. We need to cold call. We need to do it like cold call style. That's a good idea, though. Definitely got to do that. I said all the best ideas come from my live. For some reason, we're like a YouTube think tank. It's just you get us all together and we just like have the most brilliant ideas like out of nowhere.
Like, stabbing a candle and posting it.
Yeah, like your TikTok.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Good things just happen. I've had a lot of good ideas on YouTube, but I just didn't.
Yeah, there's been a lot that I was gonna do, but right when I go to do it, some other popular outdoor YouTuber does it. It's like, okay, okay, were you reading my mind?
Yeah, exactly.
Or...
No, it even happens to the best of them. I've seen a lot of the popular ones that are on there that say the same thing. It's just the mind works the same.
Yeah.
The creative of the mind and seeing how it's flowing and how it's going. And you know that guy Fletcher, remember the one? You looked up his site with all the thumbnails with yeah. I looked him up. Becky, look at the dude, he's averaging almost 3 million views a month right now.
Would you want to stoop that low though?
No, but I was kind of amazed when I looked him up on Social Blade, and I was like,
yeah,
what?
It's just, I mean, if you don't want to be genuine, you can do real well on YouTube. It's just, it's just
exactly
how it works. But, I just couldn't do it. It drive me nuts.
Yeah, I couldn't. And the other guy I don't like is Weston Smith. Well, what? I don't know. He just decided 3 years ago he's going to be a bass fisherman. Now he's like hooked up with everybody and he's doing good. And
yeah,
he doesn't know how to fish himself out of an aquarium, but he's all into the. Well, I just saw Tanner Fox. Do you know Tanner Fox?
Yeah.
He hooked up with him in this last video. Tanner's been getting into fishing and doing, and
of course,
and his buddy who's on his podcast with Tanner or whatever knows him, and yeah, they just did a video and they had Weston Smith on Tanner Fox's YouTube.
That's like all the fishing YouTubers that like collab with Logan Paul.
Right.
Like Logan, he did a bunch of Pokemon stuff. Now he's done with that. And now he's doing fishing. It's just like, I don't know. They ran out of stuff that gets good views, so they're trying to find some kind of genre that fits. Weston Smith, I have seen him.
Well, one of the things I was going to make a video about him. I don't know if I'll do it now, but one of the things I was going to say is, look at me. I'm bald. And he has a bigger forehead than me. He has this like huge forehead.
Wait a second. Hold up.
And he has this little bun right at the top. Like he first started his channel, he was doing motorcycle vlogs.
I haven't seen this guy.
Motorcycle and car vlog.
Does he have 45,000?
We was at 43 last time I saw him. Probably because he just hooked up with Tanner yesterday.
Oh, he's at 44.
Oh, really?
I hate when they do titles like that. We took all caps Tanner Fox.
Right.
Lowercase.
So he's promoting it now too.
Spots in Dallas.
Yeah,
I
and
hate that.
everyone.
They get to collab with someone and then they just blast the crap out of it to use that person, and then that person just acts like it didn't
All
even
right,
happen.
buy fish.
See a fish.
Yeah, I know. 10 million to 44,000.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like when I collab with these bigger YouTubers, pretty much they're all in Canada, but I have it planned with all of them. When I do that, I'm not gonna like use the crap out of their name to get views and crap. Like
well,
I
I
don't know
know.
why.
I mean, but
It's just
but
annoying.
but the funny thing is, Nick, everywhere he took him was ponds that are private and you're not supposed to fish. They're like business ponds and everything.
Well, you know why? Because Tanner is one of the douche tubers. They need to have like cops called or angry Karen in the title or
Exactly. And Tanner doesn't fish that much. He's just getting into fishing. He doesn't know how to fish.
it's
And
like
when
when
I
they stock those trout ponds for kids to go fish at and they can actually catch one. That Tanner's doing the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah, that Tanner Fox. He's drove through here a couple of times. My friends have seen his car. I don't know. I don't like any of those YouTubers. I know that's more of like a kids channel.
well, yeah, but I mean, I like him because his roots were scootering and my roots were skateboarding.
Yeah.
So it was the same sort of thing, but now it's all into hot cars and he skates, he scooters still a lot, but he's just taking it to the like cheesy side. Now he's hooking up with Weston Smith and fishing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
seriously? It's just I don't know. It's cheesy. They're not even they have no idea what fishing's about. Even Weston, it's been like 3 years. I just saw a newest video he just put up before this one. I think
I've never
that you
seen
saw.
that Weston. I've never seen him.
Okay, he put up a fishing video before that. He doesn't even know what the thermocline is.
I don't know what that is, but
Yeah, you're not a fisherman.
yeah, no.
I was a bass fisherman. I knew what the thermocline was and all the way it works and everything it did by the age of like 10. And he's 3 years into his YouTube channel and a bass fisherman. And he's going, yeah, it's called a thermocline or something like that. I don't really know how it works. And I'm like, oh.
Oh no. We get the casual "hey!" exclamation mark from Richard.
Oh, Richard came in? Oh, hey.
I was watching his Instagram
Wait,
live.
I said,
And
oh, hey.
he ended it like instantly after he was done with the song.
Oh, he was live on there?
Yeah.
No, but that's me. It's like, I said, it's like, that's somebody that's on it. I don't know. I said he started doing like motorcycle and car and fitness videos first. And all of a sudden, 3 years ago, he decided fishing's getting big.
He's a fisherman now.
Yeah, I'm a fisherman now. I can do this. I can grow and make money off a fishing channel. And then he hooked up with John B. Hello, doesn't help. He hooked up with Guggen. Hello, doesn't help. He's like a car salesman.
You know, those like John B and them, they know when someone collabs if they're a user or not. But I don't know why they continue to do it.
Because because it's business now. They don't have control.
I don't think that Weston was paying them.
No, it has nothing to do with payment. They see the person that could lead to something later. They're a mark.
And they looked at Weston?
Yeah, because he was, I mean, as far as how videos were put together and what young kid fishermen were watching.
So he was like the copy paste of like Guggen's. So then they
it was all good, just the way put together, the music style, the B-roll, the thumbnails, the whole thing. It was just cut and paste.
I know Guggen's honestly, they should kind of branch out with the genres. Like, they'd be good if they had a community of like different outdoors things.
No, I don't.
Like,
It's well,
because
I mean,
a lot of where all kinds of people like watching them is when they did their collabs of doing different kinds of things. And now it's a lot of fishing, and I don't know, it's all like hype fishing.
yeah, but then you have Flair, which is all the farm stuff.
Well, that's separate,
No,
and
but it's his
he rarely
channel.
does those.
No, that's all his channels are about right now. Flair, it's all
Yeah.
about his farming now. He doesn't even fish anymore.
Well, yeah, he's a fake farmer on his channel, but the like I'm saying on
All right,
Guggen,
one on angling. See ya.
they used to do a lot of those videos on Guggen, where if there was a few fishing ones, and the other ones did well, but I don't know what's going on because I haven't seen that in a while.
No, it's a market now. I mean, it's John B. John B is the one I watch the most. I watch Rob because he got into the tournament fishing, but I don't watch Lake Fork Guy. Every once in a while, I watch Run Rod just to figure out what the hell's going on because I never liked his videos. And yeah, like isn't it like Lojo's one now? I never liked Lojo. It just it's not educational to YouTube anymore.
I thought I heard a chicken fall.
No, that was just a squeaky door. No, it's not. It's not. I don't know. Most of them aren't, and a lot of the ones that are coming up that are getting really popular as fishing videos, it's just all fanciness and hype and promoting the same stuff that everybody has. It's not like my day when I watched Bill Dance and Jimmy Houston and Roland Martin and educational videos. This is all just fancy YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, but now I think I told you this last week. I'm starting to get a lot more people wanting me to sponsor or do a sponsor on their videos now.
On what is it? Like companies that want to send or
That want me to pay me to do a thing on there.
on
And I'm just
on their
like,
channel?
yeah, on my channel, sponsor them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you get with people. And I'm like, dude, I only have 3,400 subscribers.
Yeah, it don't matter.
I don't. No, I got one from Zeus today, which I don't know. I don't think it's real.
Zeus. What's Zeus?
A Zeus.
A Zeus.
Yeah, look
Is it
it
like
up.
fishing?
ASUS. No, it's computer.
Oh, Asus.
Was that Asus? I thought it was a Zeus. Or
What?
Asus.
Asus emailed you?
Yeah.
What
I
they want to
looked them
send
up.
you?
Huh?
Yeah, Asus. What they want to send you?
They were interested in them sponsoring me for promoting them on my videos.
Like, what's promoting? Like, just saying Asus?
I don't know. It's pretty elaborate and everything. And it says to continue this conversation, text us back at, and then they gave me a text back number.
Like an email on there? They give you a different one?
No, it's not email. It's a text. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't know.
How would they text you?
No, they gave me the number to text them.
Yeah, that's probably a scam.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said, really?
Yeah, that's probably a scam. Because they've tried doing that crap with me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Or they'll say like, just straight, like as soon as they send an email, we'll send you 10 grand and this, and then they want you to download something. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
No, but I've had other ones that actually give me a phone number to call them. So
They don't really do that though. They don't really do that.
that's what I said. I'm like, that's why but I'm starting to get all these, which means
Is it
I'm
text
getting,
or call?
no, one is an actual phone number to
Okay.
call them. But this newest one from Asus or whatever is, and it's on, what is that, web app or something?
They'll keep it all email for business like that. They don't really ever transfer it to phone like that.
I know. That's what I said. That's when I saw
Yeah.
the bomb that said, to continue this conversation, text us at, and I'm like, that doesn't sound very professional.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a scam.
Yeah, and then you text them, and it's like a $2 charge for the text. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's a scam.
yeah, but I've never had this before, and now they're starting to show up. So evidently, I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting somewhere. I'm being noticed somewhere.
No,
All
not the
press,
keyboard.
all press is good press.
What? What?
But see, I'm actually starting to get a lot of videos that are reaching new people.
That's good. You got to do
Yeah.
those. You got to do those rant videos. So
Yeah, I get a lot of them. It's like 9 point whatever percent, whatever, and you click on it. It's good news. People are choosing to watch this and newer viewers than your normal videos or something.
well, I noticed since I've like the past 2 to 3 weeks now, I've been uploading every 2 days, and I've noticed now, on normal videos, not camping, consistently, I'll get 10,000 now within the first few days, which that's better than what I normally get for just non-camping videos.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Consistency helps.
Yeah.
It's like a sitcom every week, it comes from the TV stuff. If it's like, most of the big YouTubers and that will do a consistent upload schedule.
Yeah. I'm not going to do a schedule because whenever a video goes up, it's when I'll go on and click public and then save. Because I don't like scheduling. I don't know. So it's usually around noon to 1 o'clock. I'll post.
Yeah, I mean, I do a schedule as a day, not the time. I do Wednesday, Friday, but usually it's around 1 or 2 or something. But it's not like we'll upload twice a week at 1 p.m. on this and that. I'm like, yeah, this isn't a network. This is YouTube. They'll watch it when they want to watch it.
Yeah.
That's why I like YouTube. Oh, such and such is on. It's 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I gotta watch it. No, that's not the way it works on YouTube. I uploaded one. They watch it like 8 p.m. whenever they're getting on and doing it.
People wanted me to do like a weekly weight loss thing, but I'm just gonna do it monthly.
Yeah. I mean, that's another thing I noticed too, because like you now, because you're at the position you're at, it's business. And it's like people come on and go, when are you camping next? 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 It's like, this is what I do for a living. I'm not like want to camp 7 days a week for like months at a time. It's like,
well, that's when I took that, like, the break off the camping, because I had a really good like month and a half long run where I kept putting out winter camping, but people don't realize how hard that really is and how much effort it takes just to make one of them. It's not even the editing; it's just the amount
being
of work that actually goes into
yeah,
winter camping is insane.
doing it. Yeah,
Because usually it would just be me, or if someone was with me, they didn't know what they're doing, so I do everything. But it's a lot of work. I mean, and for me, there's not a lot of sleep because you wake up freezing every like 2 hours for the wood, and
yeah.
going through the snow and all that. Just it's a pain.
Well, I know
But
it's same thing. Same thing with me. Is everybody, are you fishing today? Are you fishing today? Are you fishing today? It's like, dude, I've been fishing for 40 years. I've caught enough bass in my life. It's like I don't need to
well,
get up and run to a pond at 6 in the morning to try and catch a 5 pounder.
that's why
I mean,
I'm trying my best to build my audience to like all my videos, which it
right,
is starting to slowly work. Um, because I very well could have just posted camping and have done super well already. But then
right,
I get burnt out off it because I'm not burnt out off camping. I mean, I just did the other night, and that's another video that's gonna come out. But
yeah,
whenever I feel like it's when I go. I'm not gonna
exactly,
like go when I don't want to because that's what I did with the winter camping last season. I
yeah.
mean, I
And
put
it's
out
like,
like 10 winter camping videos in like a month, less than a month. They all did super well. I mean, they're all like 300, 400,000 or something like that, or somewhere like 100.
yeah, I
But
saw them.
um, I quit uploading those for a bit because I just wanted a break from them. I didn't want to. I wasn't done with them, but I just didn't want to, ruin it for me.
Yeah,
So
but see, that's just it. A lot of people don't understand because you had the fortunousness, or whatever, to have that viral video, and you want to do it as a business, and so you
I
have
kind
the
of, I wish that video, went crazy like now instead of when it did, because
right,
I
but
I wasn't able to do anything until just this year, and then I did my trips, and then what happened to Tom? So then the month I was
right,
gonna do a lot of stuff, but then it killed it, and now it's later this season. But people don't realize now that schedule is gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep
right.
doing videos constantly now. So,
But
but
I said if that wouldn't have happened and you would have kept going the way you were, who knows? You might have never gained a lot of subscribers,
no, I
never
was I like I said before, I was at I know for
seven.
sure. No, I was for sure at like 1,000 when that video went viral
Oh, really?
from other videos because that video sat on YouTube for months before it went viral.
Okay.
And yeah, I was actually doing really good. And the crazy thing was, it was a lot of trapping, which doesn't get a lot of subscribers on YouTube. It's hard to do that.
Yeah.
And I was building off that, and then that video went viral because
Yeah.
that video before it went viral, it was at like 1,600 views or something for a
Yeah.
couple of weeks, where it kind of went around and people liked the camping. So that's
All
why
right, Jetfish.
I was gonna start doing more camping. But yeah, that video, I come out of nowhere. I posted it, and I kept going because people wanted like a camping or just
Right.
something a little bit different for trapping. Is what I felt. No one really said that, but I felt I should
Yeah,
add some things.
but see,
But that was a special for my trapping subscribers. It wasn't like my camping
right,
debut. That was my special for my trapping subscribers. See, like I mean,
right.
if you look after it, I posted trapping for weeks after, and then I did some other types of videos after it that weren't trapping, but it definitely come out of nowhere.
Yeah, but that's what, like, you have the luxury now to orchestrate it and fine tune it, and you know, it's
Well,
like me. I don't get. any kind of views that will gain subscribers and gain me money off it. So I just have to keep playing. I'm still hoping for the one that catches on. You know, it's like,
Well, I noticed a lot of big YouTubers I've seen. You can tell over time that they need a break, or they need to maybe slow down a bit, or just stop for a minute. And they just feel like they can't, because if they don't, they lose tremendously and everything shuts down. And it does. It will shut down, but you can start it back up with some effort. You can start it back up. So people stress out.
But see, that's the luxury you
and
have.
I've lost. I was at
600.
I was at 599.
Yeah, you're at 593
almost 600.
now.
And now I'm down at 593. But
dude, I follow you.
that's just
Trust me.
that's just that I don't know. A lot of people would flip out over that, or like be super stressed over it and like start uploading it again really quick. But
no, I said you're in a different genre because of that video.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. I my biggest video is like fishing one is like 207K, and it was from 15 years ago.
And to me, having a fishing video blow up on my channel would kind of suck, because
you don't want to fish much.
You're not going to see me on a boat. I like bank fishing. And
well, yeah, but see, you have that luxury. I mean, see, the opposite side of it, I would love a skateboarding video to blow up on my channel, because I could milk that forever. I mean, it's like, but when I put up videos other than bass fishing, they just bomb. It's like, even the ones I put up about bass fishing,
it's how it is on every channel. It's like how it is, because even my friends, I'm friends with a couple of decent sized gaming channels, and there's one game everyone knows them for, right? That's the video that gets views. They upload something else, barely anything compared to other videos. And it is upsetting to see that, but I mean, that's just how it works. Nobody's going to be able to watch all your videos. A lot of people, they pick one genre that they like and they'll watch those videos. They won't look any further.
Right.
So nobody has time to look at, like when I do a bird watching video or something. They're not going to want to watch that when they could watch.
I wouldn't have time for that either.
They want to watch someone else's camping video,
Yeah.
They watch my camping video, and then they go and they're like, I want to watch another camp video. So they find a different camping video. But
yeah,
like I said, though, I'm kind of starting to see like that build where my normal videos are getting, they're about 3 to 4 times what they normally would get since I've started the consistency. So, I don't know. But the camping, I put one up 2 weeks, and then another one's going to be up in 4 days. And then I have trip video, Wisconsin.
But like you said, you got to know once you have that many subscribers and everything, so it's already sort of a set in stone reality that's going to be promoted. You have the leisure to play with it.
Yeah, not so much as a lot of people would think. At least for my channel. It's very hard to play with that.
Well, okay. So your leeway is you throw up something that nobody cares about, it gets 3,000 to 10,000 views. I throw up something that nobody cares about and it gets 56 views.
It's the same though. If you ratio it out, it's the same. It's like the same with my friends' channels. Yeah.
But 5,000 to 10,000 will get you money at the end of the month, where 56 views won't you jack crap for you.
5 to 10 won't do much.
Well, but it's still going to help with your overall. I mean, I know it takes about 20,000 views a month. It takes about 20,000 views a month, depending on if you have ads in the middle of it and everything, to make about $100 a month, depending on your CPR and everything else. But for me,
CPR.
CPM,
Yeah.
CPM. Okay,
CPR is like someone's dead or something.
no, but see, I know the numbers, and I know what it takes, and I know what I'm making per CPM compared to what.
I'm trying to get out of to where, that video does a lot of it. I'm trying to get to where what I make now, video wise, is what
Right.
I can use a month instead of just, having something like that to keep giving. I don't know. It's an old video. I just don't
Right.
know. I don't know. It doesn't seem right still getting, stuff from that.
Well, I have one from what? My biggest videos from last year, April 2020, better drop shot, not 9% stronger. To this point today, it's getting 2,000 to 2,500 views every 28 days.
Wow.
Yeah. You take my last 10 regular uploads, and they haven't even made that much in the last 28 days. So it's like, really?
YouTube's definitely weird.
It's not. I mean, you can have old stuff that takes off.
I think honestly, the older your videos get, the more people will watch them. It's just a weird thing.
I know, and I'm banking on that because I have 1,700, almost 1,800 videos, and they date back to 2006. So
Maybe people watch them for nostalgia.
I'm banking on that, dude. That's sort of my like core thought in my mind at my age of 55 is hopefully someday people will realize my nostalgia. And if you look at back then to what I do now, just my whole history of the progress of camera quality and editing and everything else. But it's a hard toll. They're still looking at the new and the best.
Yeah.
Nobody's going back to nostalgia. It's starting to happen now. I've noticed it, but it's starting to happen. So hopefully before I die, I'm like the artist that died before anything he did ever got popular and made money. That's pretty much my route right now.
You die and you're the most popular YouTuber day after.
Yeah,
Everything goes viral.
yeah. I'm be like 2 years before I'm dead, and then something will take off, and then everything else will take off, and then 6 months later I'm dead. it's that's just my whole mindset in my mind right now.
I don't know. I had no intentions of, at first, obviously,
I know.
of, I don't know. I like it. I like that it happened because it's something I like, but it's weird. It's like, that's not going to happen. That's what, like, YouTubers do. Big YouTubers, they have gaming channels and they're big and, it's just YouTubers. And then, like, the end of the year, it's just like,
Yeah, I know.
it just doesn't
That
make any sense.
that's why I think you're my friend, and for some reason you found me, because just like I'm like I was trying to be a YouTuber in 1986 before YouTube even existed, and then I met you that just stumbled onto it, and then boom. So we're like polar opposites of
And yeah,
you happened upon it I tried to plan it from 20 years before YouTube existed, and and you it happened, and me, I'm still like, fuck.
It's funny though. I see so many viral videos where they could have had a channel or something. They weren't interested, you know? Because really, unless you're like a Jake Paul and it blows up and you're like, oh, money and oh, that could be good. A lot of views if I do this stuff. But,
Right.
you know, to want to keep doing it, you have to like it. I mean, if you don't like it, it's obvious.
Yeah, I mean, with me, I said it was a passion for me since 1986.
But it's funny though. I was constantly on YouTube watching trapping and just, channels like
Yeah,
like a while ago, I just used to watch these channels. I was always on YouTube. And when I started, that's when I wanted to, just make videos for myself to watch. Like
right,
the squirrel trapping videos was because nobody else did those videos.
right.
And then, it
You
turned into
found
that.
it.
But
Yeah, but I was the same way. But the only way I could get anybody to watch my videos was to have them over at my house and put in the VHS tape. Or I used to give them VHS tapes. I bought a bunch of like 10-minute videos, stuff like that, and I would make my videos and I would show people my house and that they liked. Then I'd copy them to the 10-minute video, and then I'd like take them out with me and hand them to people. That was my distribution for my video creativeness, was handing them out to people. And it wasn't even a disc like now. It was a VHS tape. It was That was the only way I could get people to see what I created. I mean, that's obviously way different than TikTok and YouTube and everything now. I mean, if if these kids had to hand them out on a street corner or had them out in front of a grocery store, it
if you
would.
played, if you, because like you said, you still have VHSs and stuff, right?
Yeah,
But if you put that stuff on here and did like, something and then the year, and that would do well. A lot of people like that kind of stuff because not a lot of people post old footage that they used to take.
no, yeah, I have all that, but it's not fishing; it's skateboarding.
No, that would do well because I see it
Yeah,
all the time on here. If you
yeah,
put
I
up like
have.
skateboarding old school like
Yep,
this year, and that will go very, very well. Like I
and
guarantee
I
it.
have. I have footage of the best pro skateboarders from the late '80s to the '90s.
If you just put unseen footage of blah blah blah
Right?
and this, I'm
Yeah,
telling you, if you did that, you'd get a
I
lot of
know.
views on
That's
this.
that's why I'm waiting to go to my storage unit so I can
Why are
get
you
the
wait? You
tape.
got to get in there. You got to get in. That's your golden ticket right in there.
I
It's just
know
sitting.
that was kind of my retirement plan.
All right, I'll give it till the end of this year, and then I'll get the VHS.
Yeah,
I'll bring the VHSs out.
yeah. The fishing ain't working, but I have the skateboard background and unseen footage from all kinds of really rare, teeny demos and stuff of the best pro skaters that everybody even knows in their head right now. And I'm the one that filmed it, or my friends filmed it on my VHS camera, so nobody else has that footage. And this is the late '80s, where almost nobody had a video camera unless it was a high eight, like high eight film or 8 millimeter, like a really expensive camera.
Yeah, that'd do well. And I used to watch those a lot, but then I ran out of footage to watch. There's like
Yeah.
barely. I mean, there's really not that much.
Well, most of the old stuff from the '80s, the VHS, are from skate companies like Powell and Amble Chin, all that. And then Santa Cruz started doing their videos and Vision started doing their videos. Yeah, in the mid to late 80s with evolution of the VHS camera, all the companies started producing their own videos. And that's where I got the idea to. I'm like, wow, really? These are my friends, Tony Hawk, Mark Gonzalez, all these people. Suddenly, they're putting them into a video that's for sale and going out. And then suddenly, A6, I had a camera, so that was my first thought. Like, film it all, produce it
I mean,
all, edit
like,
it
how
all.
many videos do you think you have?
Oh, I have one tape that has like I put all the finished ones onto it. There's like 15, 20,
On one
but
tape?
all on one tape. It's a Kodak tape. It has my friends. It has Santa Cruz Skull video stickers on it. Has my friends Martini glasses. Chris Lowe. He started a company called Happy Hour Skateboards. And his logo was a martini glass with the olives in it. Yeah, I know that tape. It's in the box of like 200 VHS tape.
If you did that and then edited like an intro before it where it was what happens and the
Right.
year and who's in it, then go into that'd do really well. Because a lot of
Yeah.
people they just they'll upload just the straight footage without kind of an explanation.
Oh no, I'll do it like as a complete video. It'll be a Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday because that helps it orient to the fact that it's something I did a long time ago, but it's not necessarily fishing. So it kind of I did a couple of them last fall. Throwback Thursdays, and I used all my old footage, tips and tricks, and bobs and bites and stuff. But
I think the skating you should do its own series.
yeah, it'll be a Throwback Thursday, the skate series.
I wouldn't
And
even
then,
put honestly for how those videos recommend. I wouldn't even put Throwback Thursday. I just put whatever happens.
yeah,
I don't know. In a way, like whenever I see those videos, it's always real simple, and like it just says the year,
right,
and then you don't even pick the thumbnail. You just let it pick its own, one of the three.
right.
The three
Well,
thumbnails.
you watched mine,
Yeah,
old school vert skating, circa 1988. That was the title,
yeah.
and it has like I don't know, 50 million, 60, or not 50,000, 60,000, and it's
Yeah.
I uploaded
I noticed
14 years.
whenever I've had series and I've put in, say for like Pine Grove Cooking Thursdays, I'd put that in the title and then I'd put what it was. I notice it does better if you not do a series and you post it with just a title of like say what I was cooking, how, or
Yeah.
like for like the gun ones, just say target, whatever the target was,
Right.
what.
But see me, I mean, I'm doing the Drain Lake tour. So I mean, but if you, I don't know, I think if you title it like constantly as a certain title, catchy title for what it is. I mean, John B did it when he went to Africa and all that stuff. It was a series. It was episodes.
Yeah, for like the lake, that'd be a good
Yeah,
series.
yeah, but you have to keep it. You have to keep like 80% of it original. So if it did really good in the first place,
Yeah.
but then you change like mine. It's gonna be a different lake each time, so that changes. First one was The Adventure Begins. Next one is going to be The Adventure Continues. I mean, that's kind of like movies, you know. 1, 2, 3. I mean, they keep the consistency of, you know,
I
Raiders
don't
of the
know.
Lost.
Now I have the one thing I do think works well with when I did my vlogs, which I don't know why I stopped doing them because people really liked my vlogs. Like they liked them as much as my camping videos. So
Right,
I just put, number blah vlog
right,
so people don't rewatch them. But
right.
I don't know. I've strayed away from making a lot of series out of certain videos. I just kind of
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've done one series. It was Swollen Lake Tour. And now I'm doing a second series, Drain Lake Tour. I don't I don't focus on them. I've never made anything a series, but I did Swollen Lake Tour like 4 or 5 years ago. So I came to the idea, oh well, all lakes are drained, everything. Let's do a Drain Lake Tour. I mean, it was just a fun sort of play on it. And if I was somebody that had like millions of subscribers and everything, sure, those videos would have gotten like millions of views. But you know, the first one's at like 300 views. I'm happy with that. It's like it shows some potential.
Yeah, I think more like if in the titles of some kind of series or yeah, like a series, if you have in the title more than a quarter of what's in the title, where it's whatever the series is or whatever, then I think
Right,
it's too much because people aren't going to be looking up blah blah blah. They're
right.
going to be just looking up those keywords to something cool like that, and then they.
Yeah. I mean, see, but I don't.
I
I
don't know.
think of it.
It's a weird thing. It's different between channels though. With the kind like the series, there's
Well, no,
different types.
it's different between me because I'm network and you're YouTube. So most of my thought and everything else is like how a network show worked. And it's totally different on YouTube. It's like, it's just, they need something different every time, every time, every time. Where when you're a network, it's, you know, you're going to watch the sitcom and suddenly the title of it is something totally different. The next time you're like, wait, what? I want I want to watch, Game of Thrones. What's this one called? You know, that's just sort of I don't know. That's just my differences, and that's why I probably haven't been successful on YouTube for 15 years because I want to create something that's known and a consistent sort of thing. Where YouTube, it's like the name is consistent, but everything else underneath it is always changing.
Yeah.
The thumbnail's different, the title's different, the and I don't know, I'm just not used to that.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different than like on TV and whatnot. Because on TV, it's like it's a series. It's something that you got to
Right,
keep watching. Um, each one
right,
plays off another, like exactly. Whereas
yeah,
YouTube, for TV shows and whatnot, you go there to watch a couple of them or whatever, or the
yeah,
movie. On YouTube, you kind of pick the one that makes like the most interest. You click that one if you're interested in that one. You don't really, unless someone
right,
really likes a series, they'll watch them all. But rarely they'll do that. Like for my other ones, there's popular ones that have kind of popped out,
Right.
and I've kept them in playlist, and I've had it all sorted. I've had them all numbered, exact time each week, and there's not one that's gonna stick out from another one. And I mean, you could see where people click on a playlist and whatnot, but
Right.
it's completely different than like TV or something like that.
I know, and that's been the hardest thing.
Because when I click on YouTube, I plan to just look at something interesting or see if there's any updates or music. Or, and TV shows, you know what's there. Like,
right. Or if it's somebody you follow, you know what they're going to do. But you're following them, but 90% of people on YouTube scrolling through aren't following them. So that's where the title and the thumbnail comes in. And that's the little difference between YouTube and a TV network showing. But I'm too TV to get away from it because but that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. You know, kind of thing.
I definitely think with the skating though, I just keep them all, no series or different, same tag to each one for like throwback.
Yeah.
I just put like a real rough, just couple of words, make sure the year's in it. So, like skating and
like
people
my original.
Yeah. Just
vert skate, old school vert skate.
But don't try to do it. Just kind of like,
Well, no, I know. Trust me.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? It's just.
This is my retirement plan.
I got to see if this video sounds.
He's taking this video. Yeah, I know, but I said for me, it's like my show started on cable access. It started on TV. And I've never been able to really switch it to the YouTube mentality ever since. I'm just hoping YouTube eventually goes back to people like in the TV type stuff, and I'll be golden. That's my retirement plan. But I don't know. I seem to be getting out there now, so I don't know. Hopefully, all my past content gets more in trend, I guess. People.
All right, it's all good.
Did it work?
Yeah, there was no flaws. I was just making sure there weren't any clips that went ahead of themselves, or
right.
I just kind of skimmed through.
I told people that always watch your video before you upload.
I never do, but for this case, I did.
You always need to though, because I've been dead set sure I had everything.
There's been a couple of times where I upload it, and I'll start getting comments like,
"Yeah,
Nick, half the video is black screen, and then it cuts the video." I'm like, "Okay, video will be out tomorrow." So then I type it, and then I re-edit it, put it up tomorrow. But
that's just the golden rule, man. Always watch in full the final before you.
And it never matters because all my footage that I take, it can all be put up. Like it can all go up, but there's just gonna be like blank spots or like wind noise on the mic where you can't hear me, or there's gonna be like, footage I didn't even know I took. It was just the camera like looking at the ground, or But I know
Well,
you like yours a lot more perfect than I like mine. Because I'm kind of just, I do take time on it, but I'm not super crazy with, rechecking, and I just kind of
yeah,
see, I'll put it up, and then if I get 1,000 comments saying it's messed up, you know, then that's when I do it. But
yeah, but see, I don't know. I'm a storyteller, and you're a storyteller, but you do it in segments.
mm,
I'm a storyteller, but I just film everything, and then I have to go through everything to find the story.
yes, I do a lot of
So
clips where my mouth just blows up and I say everything that's happened and what's going to happen. And then the next clip, it's something different. I'm somewhere else, or I'm cooking, or
yeah, but see, especially my vlogs, even my shows, it's like the intros and all that stuff are organized and done. But the second I'm on the water, that camera's on, it just records everything that happened for the 8, 9 hours.
yeah.
Like 20, 30, 40 gigabytes, everything. And then when I'm editing, I have to sift through all that to pick what I need to tell the story.
Yeah.
I said I had that quote. I'd rather,
Mine's a bunch of clips of updates, pretty much. That's what my videos are. It's a lot of updates.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know, for me, because I always wanted to make movies and stuff, not be a YouTuber. Anyway, I said I've been a YouTuber since '86. My whole process when I'm filming everything is needing that clip, needing that transition, needing that. And so somewhere within, while I'm filming it live and everything for the 8 hours, I'm I'm saying stuff or reacting to somebody, but then it's like it's like a 40 minute, or I keep it down to 5, 6 minutes. Then I have to go back and figure out, well, okay, this is 5, 6 minutes. Did I say something that's pertinent, or is this just one of those 5 minutes where I was like not talking and spacing out? So yeah, I said I did a quote. I'd rather have too much. I'd rather have too much footage to make it better than not enough footage to make it good. That's sort of my philosophy while I'm creating a video. And then there's you. You just know what you need, and you're done.
Yeah, I don't know. I do like a lot of the editing I do before I even film. Because people are like, do you like write down like what you're gonna say in the clip, or like you know
No,
anything? Because you never pause talking, Nick. I've seen that comment a lot. I'm like, no, I kind of blurt out all this stuff, and then
yeah, you
that's that
freehand.
clip. That's that clip.
You freehand. You
There's a
just
lot of
set it
videos
up.
where I'm like, I gotta hope I was interesting in the video, because the video wasn't interesting. So I gotta hope that I at least entertained someone with what I was saying if they listen.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, it's a different style. I don't write it out, but I will rehearse it in my head
Yeah.
sometimes for like a week or two.
Well, a lot of my stuff, it's an activity that I'm working on, and I just kind of update you as I'm doing it. Like, I mean, just like a camp video. That's me,
Yeah.
because I have to do all that stuff to make sure, before dark, and I just kind of update along. So it's already there what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
but the setting's different every time, so that changes it. But I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's See, people don't understand that it's a different process. I
Yeah.
mean, for you, you had a process down for what works for you, but my process works for me. So it's, I mean, I don't
And
know. 'Cause
there's definitely times I've tried to film different, and I'll take a lot of time editing, which I don't have a problem with, but I just don't like how it comes out. I just don't like it. It's not what I normally
well, 'cause
like.
yeah, because it's not you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spent a long time doing not me stuff because I always wanted to do what it was like on TV. When the people kept telling me you suck, is because they were used to the YouTube style of it, which is more like music videos, that sort of stuff, and
Yeah.
skateboard videos that I used to do. That was very quick action, very quick. But TV shows of fishing, it was slow and methodic, and so for me to learn to go quick with it, but still keep it within the genre of something I saw on TV
Yeah.
is is still where I'm at, and I'm getting better at. But yeah, it's where you come into it from. You came into it from YouTube. I came into it from ESPN, Discovery Channel, you know, TV shows from the 80s that were fishing, which is thousand million times different than the YouTube application.
Yeah. Completely different.
Well, yeah, I know. People kept telling me to do B-roll. B-roll. You need more. You need music. You need like different. And so I came out with my new shows, and I have B-roll.
I have my
But
own type of B-roll. I'll film and this is in some occasions. I don't do it all the time. There's one kind I like. It's just I'll film like 4 clips of the setting of where I'm at, some aspect of it, like maybe the sky and the trees or like something on the grass and I'll put that at the beginning of a video, like to kind of B-roll into where I'm at or something like that. But I did try that B-roll where it's all crazy at first, and it's just different styles.
well, I know that's what I said. But I said you've told me before that John B's all B-roll,
Yes.
right? So think of okay. So I used to try to make a fishing video that was no B-roll. Then people try to tell me you need to add B-roll into your video. So instead of being like most people where you put music in and stuff in all the way through it, I made it one little 45-second clip that's my B-roll. When I either say, we'll see you at the lake or we'll see you on the water. But then I blew them away with the way I cut the beats to the music and edited the music and did all that stuff. Because for me, that was easy. That was skateboarding stuff. That was MTV music video stuff. But I didn't want to like mix all that shit in all the way through. So I said, okay, here. I'll go here. I'll go here. I'll go here. Here's your B roll. And then after that, it's the rest of the video. And I have my day so far and stuff like that. It's like, I'm not just going to enter music and suddenly do like cuts to cool clips and everything with music under in between this and then in between. Because that's not the way I think of it. Like, you want to be raw, you want it really good, incredible Casey Neistat sort of, cuts and view. I'll give it to you for 5 seconds. And then we're back to my fishing because that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to give you music videos every 30 seconds. So I'll give you one right here, and then we'll move on from there. And that's pretty much what's killed my channel ever since. But no, the reality is a lot of my viewers that were asked for it, when they saw it, they went, oh my God. We asked you for B-roll, and those little clips you're doing of the way you put stuff together is like beyond John B with what he does. I'm like, yeah, I've always been able to do it. I just didn't think it ever fit in a fishing video. I'm not going to bore you with it all the way through. I'm just you want a clip of really incredible B-roll and cuts and music and
there it is. You gotta wait. It's right there.
Yeah, beautiful scenery. Our whole adventure to the lake, or our whole adventure out onto the lake on a boat. There you go. 45 seconds. I don't need to take this 45 seconds and mix it in throughout the whole video. You want a B-roll? Here you go. You got it. You want it. There you go. After that, I'm back to teaching you about how to fish. You got what you wanted. Now let me get back to what I want to do, is teach people how to catch bass.
So that's the B-roll? That's it? It's not throughout the video. You're not like John B. John B does it different.
Yeah. But see, I have an intro, then music, then intro, then music to the day so far, or to the conditions of the lake. Then I have a little bit more of me talking to who I'm fishing with. That. Then I have the B-roll. Then I have about another 4 or 5 minutes of the beginning of the day. Then I have the day so far, which comes in with music, and then music trails off under it for a while. Then you go into the rest of the video, then you have the ending, then you have the music and the B-roll of the ending. So I segment. I don't know. Every time I'm like, oh, we gotta move. And then there's like 20 seconds of music and cool, fun shots of the engine starting and you going off. Yeah, and then you come back to, okay, we're at the next spot. And it's just, or it's music underneath the whole freaking thing. It's like,
I can't stand the music under videos. I cannot stand it.
Yeah, I can't either. I mean, if it's a movie and the music,
maybe if it's a music video,
right? But even if it's a movie that you're sitting in a theater and the music is put underneath or builds and lowers and everything, that curtails to the action going on or the suspense of that's where music is supposed to be a soundtrack under a movie where it all, but you're just out there fishing. You're like, okay, all of a sudden they make a cast.
Or they're unboxing something, talking about it, and you can't hear them because the music's so loud. And it's like some techno music.
Yeah. Yeah, I said, it's just, I'll be back in a second. I didn't get my battery.
I'll be right back too. Is anyone even in here? Someone's in here, right? Or no? So, all right, I'll be right back too. Okay. Whoever's watching.
Okay, I'm plugged in. Wow, look at everybody here right now. Oh, there's 2 people in here. Hello, welcome to Panel Mondays. We have Nick in here. Eventually, I stepped away. I had to get my battery. I was going downhill on juice, so don't know who's in here. But um, Nick's in here as well. Eventually, we'll be back. Right now, we're just watching this fish tank and random cats wander around. Right there. Oh, I hear the squeakiness. He must do that. Yeah, my show I'm doing on Wednesday, Nick. I'm trying something totally different for an intro.
We can try.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to get your opinion on it because
All
I don't
right.
know. It's something I've always been good at and had fun at and done. I've never really incorporated into. I've done it on live. Remember live you were on and we did play rolling with Scott Tisha?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about that?
it's my new intro's kind of along that realm.
What's that
Not
supposed to
Scott.
mean?
Well,
Not
not
Scott
Scott
Tisha.
Tisha,
Okay.
but dramatic and sort of acting sort of stuff.
Like what Demolition Ranch does. Have you seen his intros?
No.
It's always some kind of. I don't watch it, but I know he does this because I've seen it before. It's like him talking to himself and like different characters or something.
Well,
In a sense.
kind of.
What do you mean? Like you got to explain. I didn't let you explain, but you got to explain.
I can show you. There's like nobody on here. I can go into my computer and show you what I mean.
I think I'm scared to see it.
I don't think you will be. I think you will actually appreciate it. and you might actually recognize the music.
Recognize the music?
Recognize the music and sort of my thought process of how I created it. I don't know.
What's that? Am I seeing things? I'm seeing things. I keep seeing crap. Yeah.
No, but I thought it. Well, you know how most people start their least, most of their videos or vlogs. There's all those inserts of what's to come.
Yeah.
Before it goes to their intro.
I did that on my gun video. I actually tried that for once. That gun video I showed right before I shot the BMG, and right before I pulled the trigger, and then it went to the beginning. I did that for once.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's what I do my shows. That's what I do my vlogs. Was a really interesting, cool clip of what you're gonna see in the video later before it goes to my intro. But I decided to go like dramatic and actor wise, sort of clip for 9 seconds before that happened. And I don't know. I came up with this. I was sitting on my porch, and I don't know. This led to that, led to that, led to that, and then suddenly, what's in the beginning of my video right now is what I came up with.
Hold up. There's something jumping around my room.
Well, it's probably a mouse or something. I mean, you don't have any cats.
Well, there's a cat chasing it, is what I'm saying. Because I thought it was crazy. There was something climbing up my wall.
I heard that. I heard something jumping around back there.
Yeah, you see her in the background jumping around. I don't know what it is. She's jumping.
Something made it into the wrong house.
What is that? What?
Another extraordinary thing happening on my life.
There's something big flying around my room.
Oh, it's probably like a big beetle.
It's like this big.
Yeah, it's probably a big beetle.
Look, my cat's freaked out because of it.
Well, yeah. Well, you'd be freaked out if something big was flying around the room you're in, too.
All right. Well, I guess it's not something terrible.
No, it's probably just a big beetle.
I don't know. It's pretty fast.
Oh yeah, they fly around fast. I mean,
It's definitely a moth because I seen it. It keeps flying to my lights, but it's like really fast, and it's pretty big.
Well, it's a creature, not a figment of your imagination.
Get off the keyboard. Come on, it's not that hard. It's over there.
All right.
What, are you going to show it?
I'm going to show you this, Nick.
After this, I'm going to get off till I go to bed.
Yeah, I'm kind of that way, too.
You don't need to be on the keyboard every 5 seconds. That's it. Lay down. I know you don't like being held. Lay down. Right there. Perfect. You're 15 years old.
Ah.
She's 14 years old.
Yeah, and she doesn't like moths in the house. My mom's 80.
I hate being licked. Here, get it back.
My mom's 80 and she doesn't like moths in the house. So, I mean, come on.
There, lay down.
Here we go. It's actually in my system now. It hasn't been rendered.
Here, go. I know you're not comfortable. Go. Oh, now you're comfortable. All right.
Can you see it?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear it. I'll let it play from here and then I'll rewind it so it'll start. I've told you about this bond. It's unforgiving. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
It's unforgiving. I mean, what do you think? I mean, come on. I told you about this bond. It's unforgiving.
Sounds like you're gonna go on a shootout.
I know. The music's actually from Fistful of Dollars.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, the Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
But I don't know. I just had this thought of, well, why do I have to do a clip from the actual show?
People are gonna
Why
be like, what's gonna happen? Is he like shooting bass or?
I know. That's what I thought. I'm like, why can't I just make a really cool?
You're drooling on me. Sit on the desk.
A really cool, like, because I love to act. I love to go into character and stuff. So I came up with that. You know, I was like, why do I have to play a trance? Why not do something like that, like an old Western or an old movie sort of dramatic sort of intro, and then boom. And it was from the pond. It's the pond I'm fishing at. So, I mean, it all makes sense. But I thought I would do the. I thought I sounded like. I was trying to sound like Clint Eastwood, but I actually sound like Harrison Ford.
I'll have to hear it through a normal speaker.
Yeah. Well, Harrison Ford. Have you seen that new video by him? The new documentary that's coming out.
The new what?
There's a new documentary coming out. And Harrison Ford does all the voiceover for it.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, and the trailer is Harrison Ford is the ocean. And it's amazing.
He's the ocean?
Yeah, look it up. Look up Harrison Ford is the ocean. And just the footage and his voice, which sounds like a lot like mine in that, like that very deep, breathy, you know, kind of Clint Eastwood sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's where the whole thought process came from. Because I don't know, I used to do a cheesy announcer voice. I did Scott Tisha. Always liked to create characters and voices for him. And I just thought this up like on a whim. and and I don't know, I just thought it was, and I like the fact that, well, you can't tell with that. I saw it in the camera now. You can't even see me and everything, but
yeah,
I'm facing away. It looks like it's a voiceover, like I'm putting dialogue under the footage. But then when I turn, I say, "But I'm back," and you can tell it's the same audio because I actually put up my wireless mic, so it was right there, so I didn't have to speak loud. I could do it very soft with that.
you should do a whole video like that. Just name it "The Last Bass."
I know, but I can't be a character for all that time. I'm like really good at like.
Man, I could be a good character. Rahul.
Yeah.
If it's not me talking to like someone like Richard, it's me talk about myself.
No, but the character is actually Ombre. and it's from a Friends episode. That's kind of where this whole concept came in my head. It was Joey was a cologne sprayer at a department store, and then he met this other guy that started invading his area as a cologne sprayer, and he was in a cowboy outfit with a cowboy hat, and his name was Hombre. And he had that, and that's
Well, I'm trying to think of something kind of like what you did.
don't
don't
be
know.
stealing my shit, man.
No, I was gonna do something just like that, which is crazy, because I was actually exactly what you just did. I was gonna do it tomorrow.
No,
I forgot about that. I was gonna upload it tomorrow
no, you
at
didn't.
noon.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
That's
See,
crazy. That's a coincidence. I have the same
well,
thing
but,
filmed.
but you're over 500,000. I'm at 3,400, dude. That
So now
only
you're trying
happens
to copy me.
yeah, see, that only happens with people that are both like incredible. I'm like
No, listen
absolutely
though.
nothing. You're like, I thought about that yesterday.
That's how the other big YouTubers are.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if you probably don't know his channel. Like you don't, more than likely. It's Fowler's Makery and Mischief. It's like camping and survival.
Yeah.
Well, he's about to hit 1 million subscribers, and I've been a friend of his for a long time. And crap, I can't say it on here. I promised I wouldn't say it.
Bound by contract, oral contract. Damn it.
Yeah.
No, but you like the idea.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Okay. I just didn't know how people.
I thought it was gonna keep going. Like you're gonna like duel some bass or something. Or
no,
I thought you're gonna like whistle and like ride a horse out of there.
Right, but it's copyrighted music, so you can only use 9 seconds.
It's 9.1 seconds.
Yeah. I had to plan it out when I said it. For
9 seconds.
Right, but I had to say
you
it
only
the right
spoke
way.
for like 5, you know.
Yeah, but you had to do the pause, and because I had to say, I done told you about this pond. It's unforgiving. But I'm back. But I did 3 takes. Actually I did 4 takes. The other 4 takes were too long. It wasn't paused out enough. And they went to like 10, 11 seconds. So that's my acting sort of skills, I didn't want to cut it and edit it. I wanted to be complete with that saying and everything and be about 9 seconds so I could use the music and not be copyright claimed.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to ask, how did you not get copyrighted? You can't use music.
Well, I've used X-Files in my videos a couple times now. I used the beginning of Baywatch in my videos. Less than 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. I always tell everybody that, and everybody's like, no. I'm like, I've been on here 15 years. I know how this shit works. But that was the first. See, I went there. I was there for like an hour and a half before I filmed it. I was hanging with my friends. I was having a beer. I was talking to them. And there were a bunch of people on that dock. So I couldn't go film. And then finally, I used my old camcorder for that. My HD Kodak camcorder. That's that footage. So I could hook up the mic and everything. And I've been practicing how to say it right. So it was about 9 seconds. So suddenly the pier opened. Nobody was there. I went down there. I sat down. I filmed that one as a test one. then somebody showed up on the pier right after that. So they're like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just fine. I'm filming the segment." So then I went over and tried to film the others where they were kind of around me and that, but they ended up being a little too long. And that was the very first one I did after rehearsing it for an hour. Even while I was with my friends for an hour, I was sitting there when they were around going, "I done told you about this pond." I was rehearsing it to, yeah, and that was the one. That was the original one I did, and I did like 3 others of it, but they were too long. They didn't have the same sound, the same sort of breathiness and all that. So yeah, it took me like 2 days from inception of that idea, from rehearsing it and everything else, to going there and filming it. All for 9 seconds of footage. And then there's like a zoom that goes in on me. I had the filter so it looks like vintage film.
Yeah,
But
I see it a little. I could see it a bit, but
well, it doesn't look good. Since my computer now, it's sort of, it doesn't go in. If you look at my mouth, the voice is off in that. It's just the real time is behind. Once it's rendered, it'll be perfect. Hey, Gordon.
I'm just setting up this video so it starts uploading.
Yeah, but that's
yeah, you should do a whole video where you're like gunslinging the bass or something.
I can do it.
It might take you 10 years though. No, if everyone's on the pier.
Yeah, I mean, it just takes me to become a character. It's like I have to have like scripted things I need to say. And when I'm just out there fishing and doing all that, it's hard for me to script it. So I learned that with like, who is it? Is Radcliffe or some other actors? When they're on a talk show and people say,
honestly, I'd be I think I'd be a pretty good actor. I have wanted to act because I don't know, I'm good with that kind of stuff. Like, with Scottisha, that was just awkward, so that's why I was kind of not good.
I know, you were so awkward now.
But
because you were thrown into it. If you would have rehearsed it, you would have been fine.
I think I'd be decent at acting though. I don't know. It's something I've wanted to try.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I mean, for me, as far as acting, it has to be a scripted thing. For the most part, to be a certain exact character.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the way that one was. I mean, the way my voice is and what I say, and I have to be breathy and have that sort of thing. It had to be a scripted thing I practiced to say, "I done told you about this lake." To have that.
I done told you about this lake.
Yeah, that sort of horror movie underwriter that tells a story that has that certain voice, So, but to be that person the whole like show, that would be hard to do. I mean, to keep myself in that character the whole time would be, and have that voice and everything the whole time, because it's not my normal voice. It's a character voice.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad
you have to stay in that lane.
Yeah, I mean, to do it right, it has to be. But now I have to figure out how to do what you just saw and incorporate that into the beginning of all of my vlogs. So, I mean, not necessarily that Clint Eastwood type of voice, or
Yeah.
maybe, but to make it make sense in the intro, everything I do, depending on. I mean, now when I was at that pond, if I'm at Pinot, if I'm at wherever, if I'm just doing a different type of vlog about something else, to be able to incorporate that character into the intro and make it make sense. Because it's like where I'm at now. Because on the whim, I came up with that one and it worked. But if that's what people expect now, I have to keep that going. So it's like, I'll throw it out there. If nobody likes it, okay. If it suddenly takes off and people like the whole dramatic character intro, I have to I have to play with that.
Now you got to do it every time.
Yeah, at least for like a run or something before I change it. Okay, let me ask you this, Nicholas.
Yeah.
You were telling me positive stuff about the skateboarding stuff. I'm getting ready to do a video about the fact that I'm the oldest bass fishing channel on YouTube.
You're gonna make one on it?
Yeah, because I am actually the oldest bass fishing channel on YouTube. Does that sound like, I don't know, does that sound like something I should do?
I think you get a lot of annoying comments on that.
Right. Well, yeah, I thought that. I thought of that.
Yeah, I
But
don't know.
the reality is, I've done the research and everything. Anybody else they can point to is a year later than me or more. All of the best and oldest fishing channels that everybody will be able to recognize are prior to me uploading my fishing videos on YouTube.
That's up to you.
But you just said it right there. It would get attention, wouldn't it?
Yeah, in that way, yeah. I mean, if you started doing those videos like where we're saying how, you go against people that are newer and they act like they know. Yeah, I mean, if that was something you wanted to get into, yeah. But
that'd be a good prelude.
I mean, that's up to you.
No, I think, well, but it's the way I'm thinking about putting it together. But
what were you thinking on that?
Well, the intro is going to be with the same voice that I used for the one you just saw. But the video is not going to be associated with that. It's not going to be like no Western looking up. It's going to be just me doing a voiceover under it, but it's going to be just flashes and a lot of stuff of my intros and videos over the last 15 years. Leading into the point that it goes to my intro. And then during it, I will explain everything that's led me to this conclusion and all of everything leading up to what is.
Yeah. Well, like I said, if you wanted to get into annoying people, but it probably, more people click on it just to say something. You get a lot of clicks for people that want to say something like, why are you so iOS. Then they look and then they can't find a channel older. And it's like, I don't know, maybe in that sense it'd be good. Like, to
Yeah,
get people more riled up about it. And then they can't figure,
yeah, that's what I
figure out.
said. Is the fact is, Bama Bass, Fluke Master, all these people that people look up to before the Googans, which were the forefronters of YouTube fishing videos, they both joined in 2007. I joined in 2006. So everything is pretty much said and done. And I'm kind of doing it the way you're thinking. I'm like, oh, they go, oh no, Bama Bass has been on longer than you. Oh, Fluke Master's been longer than you. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Check their update status. All of their shows started after me.
I mean, in that
But
sense.
like you said, that would be something that I would get a lot of comments, which fuels views and fuels it being
Yeah.
spread out and promoted. And I know I have all safeguard. It's like they can say whatever they want, but I don't know facts. So I think it would do nothing but help me maybe have a lot of people go, what? Who's this guy? What's he talking about?
Yeah, what's
And
this
then
guy
all of a sudden they
talking
look.
about? I know
Yeah.
that Guggen Squad was on before him.
Who? Yeah, exactly. John B started in 09. I think Perry started about 010. Rob started like 2016.
10.
What?
Well, no, don't people say usually like O is like 9 and back?
Well, I don't know. Anyway, 2010.
I don't
Rob
know why
started.
I put it on.
I think Rob started 2016, right when John B and everybody started taking off.
Robert
I don't know
Mahoney?
when Lake Fork. Yeah, I don't know when Lake Fork started. I think he was earlier than that. Probably 2010, 2011, something like that. But
He
Bama
started
Bass,
like around when Perrick started.
yeah, that was like 2010, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
I know John was on 09 because that's when I used to give him shit in his comments. That was when I started. I joined in 06, but I started doing fishing videos and everything in 09. But yeah, it's like they can't refute it. It's like it's right there. You go to my about page, it said joined October 6th, 2006. Before Google bought YouTube.
And when was your first bass video?
I think it was November 7th, 2006.
2006.
So it was within
Here,
the first month.
I'm gonna try some real quick. Bass fishing. We're gonna go to oldest.
I won't show up.
I'm just curious. It only goes newest videos.
What?
Nah, it's just showing newest videos.
Well, yeah. Google's only gonna look for the newest.
Mm.
Even if you push oldest bass fishing video YouTube, it's most of it's gonna be the most popular. You'll have you'll have to go like 6, 7 pages back to find. That's the way they're set up. But no, I've done the research of them by going to their channel, looking at the about, and then it tells you they're subscribed to. And I know the two oldest that most people in the bass fishing world would think are the oldest is Bama Bass and Fluke Master. And they still only have like 200,000 subscribers or something. I mean, they're not big as subscribers in the YouTube world, but they're the
I gotta do a lot of clicking. I'm clicking a lot.
No,
what
I've
year
done
should
the
I go to?
What?
No, I want to see if this works or not. I gotta keep clicking this mouse. You guys can. Oh, all right. I can click pretty fast. All right, we're there.
Where'd you go? Down a rabbit hole?
Yes.
Pretty much.
All right, here we go. From blah to blah.
That'll
This
figure
site
it out.
can't be reached. I went so far down. I went so far down, didn't know what to do. All right, let's do this. Let's do just there we go. Blah blah.
Blah. See, you're researching it all wrong. You just got to go to the channel and look when they subscribe. You have to be precise.
All right. So I'm looking here. 1 second. Research.
Gotta get technical.
All right. Yeah. Your first fish video was October 27th, 2006.
Oh, I thought it was in November.
And I went, and there's videos for bass starting from August, or no, starting from April in 2006. There was some bass videos.
Yeah.
I didn't know it went that far. I thought it was like capped off.
But I said that was the first bass fishing channel. And I could even change it to first bass fishing channel still in existence on YouTube. Because I'm sure if you check those channel names, they don't exist anymore. Anyway, they uploaded bass fishing content. I don't think they're still
Extreme
around.
Fishing.
Yeah, he's still around. I think, isn't he?
Mhm. I'm
He's
trying to
still
find
around.
unknown channel. Yeah, and he did one in March 2006. ESPN's Bass Professor.
Yeah, but that started on cable. I mean, that started on TV.
Bass Resource Bass Fishing Techniques on YouTube.
That's Fluke Master. That's
And that
who
was
he
in
started
April
with.
2006.
Yeah, but he joined them as Fluke Master in 2007. All of his first
Yeah,
videos are under Bass Resources. But
Bass
when he went
Resources.
independent as Fluke Master and made his channel, that was 2007.
Well, I'll be damned. Wow.
What?
Catfish and Carp. You know them.
Yeah.
He had fishing videos out before August 28, 2006. I didn't know he's been on that long. That's crazy.
When? 2006?
August, and that's just one of the videos.
So he was 2 months
And
before me?
let me double check this. Could go right on the channel. His channel's
That's
blowing up
good.
now because of the videos he's done with his kids.
Right. Look at his about, though. When did it say he joined?
November 28th, 2013.
Well, how the hell does he have video from 2006 then?
Hold up. It definitely says Catfish and Carp, uploaded by Catfish and Carp. Oh, I see. Wow. So this is an original post on Pinterest from 2006 that Catfish and Carp made on Pinterest.
Was it around back then? Is that what it says? That long ago?
Yeah, this is on Pinterest.
Huh.
Catching catfish bait with mashed potatoes, bluegill fishing with bobbers. Video by Catfish and Carp. All right, there's a link to the video once you click on the picture.
But his YouTube channel says 2013.
Yeah, what? Did he have a channel before then that he deleted and then he come back on?
Probably, because it'll.
And yeah,
Yeah.
it says saved by Larry, and I think his name's Larry. Or no,
Yeah.
Luke. His name's Luke. So this was saved by someone on Pinterest from his original YouTube channel, which would have been one he made before.
Right. That's why I said I'm the oldest still in existence. I mean, I'm still producing. And yeah.
Well, I guess he started on Pinterest. Yeah, right. He was at like 500,000 on his main channel, Catfish and Carp. And then there was that trend that come around with the foil ball, aluminum foil ball. So he made a kids channel with his boys, and they did the foil ball challenge for 3 videos in a row because it kept blowing up. I think they have like millions and millions and millions on each of them. But that blew the Outdoor Boys channel up. So then now they started like camping and fishing but it's crazy. Like he's been on YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
And he uploads a lot, and then all of a sudden he does a kids channel with his kids and it just blows up. So he's probably like, okay.
Right. But I said I've been there, but my show started on cable access.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 years before YouTube even existed. I had my show on cable access. And
Yeah,
the
like
original.
there's a few channels I've seen that are like way before you, but they're like someone's name, or like you said, a clip from a TV show.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
there's quite a few before that they do bass fishing, but their channel names are like someone's name. So
right, and it was usually people uploading other people's content.
yeah. Well, no, those ones were actually people fishing for bass, but the channel names it's just like someone's name, like they put it in.
Okay. Clickbait, basically. I mean, I said YouTube started like February, March 2005. I joined October 2006. I mean, I was on YouTube about less than a year that it even existed. It didn't get really popular until like 2011, 2012. Didn't really blow up until like 2016. I mean, I was on it when it was TikTok because you couldn't have video more than 10 minutes, and everybody put up like 1 minute, 2-3 minute home video. It was America's funniest home videos on YouTube at the time. I mean, that's all it was. And TikTok now is just basically the way YouTube started in 2005. It was the same concept. Short little stupid videos, short little prank videos. It wasn't a means to become somebody that was known for producing videos or making like TV quality stuff. It was just stupid home stuff. It was terrible. Do you remember Lonely Girl 19? No?
I'm gonna have to get off. It's 2:30 now.
Okay, but let me get through this point.
All right.
Everybody else tells me it's what? No, everybody else tells me.
Tired.
Oh, they told me it was Lonely Girl 18. I'm like, no, it's Lonely Girl 19. In 2006, when I first got on, it blew up, getting millions of views. It was like the first viral channel and concept of YouTube. It got found out that 2 guys that wanted to get into doing movie stuff and that were the inventors and everything of it. And everything she said to the camera, everything about Lonely Girl 19 and her lonely night and boyfriends and all that, was scripted by them.
Really?
Yeah. And then it got exposed that Lonely Girl 19, one of the biggest channels on YouTube, was actually a hoax. And these two guys were scripting and writing all of her dialogue and producing the films. And then they ended up getting picked up
I'm
by.
trying to think. Is that? I feel like I've seen that. What were the videos? Like, did she have scissors in one or something?
Well, I actually have a video on mine. This is funny. There's a video of her over the end of a bed, and she's going like up and down. And so I made a video, put the camera, and put me like I was having sex with her. And, from the back. Yeah, I made that video, and I titled it "What Lonely Girl Does When Nobody's Around." And so here's this video of me on top of her, and I'm look like in the way they have her going, and I green screened it. And it looks like I'm having sex with her from on top, and it's on. I took it off now, but if I took it public, I still could. But
did it get any views?
No, it didn't do well. But I have it. It's still in my computer. I found it the other day on my old hard drive. I still have what Lonely Girl Does, and I still had a video. It's still on YouTube. It's private now. I took it off, but yeah. And then everybody goes, "So it was Lonely Girl 18." I'm like, no, it was Lonely Girl 19. She was the first like hit of like like Casey Neistat or Paul Logan or vlog style that suddenly constantly got like hundreds of thousands or millions of views each week when they upload the video. And people don't believe me. I'm like, no, I know her. She wasn't Lonely Girl 18. It was Lonely Girl 19. But yeah, like I said, I go that far back in where the vloggers took over. And now it's sort of settled down to what we have now. So,
Yeah. Settle.
All right, Nick. Yeah, it's getting like 30, 40, 50-year-olds watch YouTube all the time now. Where it used to be 18, 19-year-olds all the time. The age limit has shifted as the quality's gotten better. All right, Nick, I'll let you go.
All right. I'm losing it. I'm like really tired.
You're young. You're tired.
Well, normally I was going to bed at midnight because I was on a different schedule, and now it's 2:30.
I know, but you're a YouTuber. We can adjust. When you're having so much fun, you love somebody so much, you're willing to hang out a little longer,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Don't get too many hate comments.
Said so unconvincingly. All right, man. I'll see you next week. If you come in tomorrow when I'm cooking. Good. Bye, Nick. Nicky's Kong.
See you guys.
No, I'm not ending. I'm going to end after you end. There we go. And everything go out. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks. That was fun. Yeah, I don't know. I just get kind of into the history of YouTube sometimes because I've been there so long. But thanks a lot for coming in. Been a lot of fun. I'll be live tomorrow fishing. Not sure where. Not sure where. It might say, I'm thinking it might be someplace I haven't been in a really long time, but people used to love it. And I did it. But yeah, see you tomorrow. It's going to be earlier. It's going to be like about 2 hours before dark Pacific Standard Time. Right now, probably around 5:36. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bam! Bam!